I'm doing. Thank God.
Cool. Alright, yeah. We're live, baby. We're live.
You should be good, yeah? Alright, wicked. Right then.
Yeah, right, what's good, chat? Sorry about that. All of that, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
Should I say my game? What the Sure. I just saved it by accident, I didn't even mean to. Right, so
let's get this.
if your stream's back up, make sure your stream's back up. If it's back up and you're good to go, jump back into the game and on pause.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you good? You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet. There he is. There he is. There he is. Okay. Oh, big boy jumps. Okay. Hey, grab yourself some weapons, bro, because we're about to fight a psychopath. What weapons do you have right now?
Just this axe.
You got nothing. Damn, they didn't even say nothing. That's crazy.
Look, remember, I didn't have a lot when I came back anyway.
Ah, I see. Okay, cool.
What's this?
Follow me.
What's this door do?
That's his extra storage, bro.
Oh, it's extra storage.
There's nothing over there, though.
Okay. Yeah, bro, you need to eat something. If you want to eat something, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm about to go to the kitchen. Hold up. Let me get to the kitchen where my finger is licking.
Oh, where's Katie? Where's our daughter?
Katie. Oh, open this up. Let me go and grab a big boy orange juice.
Mustard! Ketchup.
Right, hold on. Let me grab coffee. You're going to want to grab some food because this boss is kind of tough. Not going to lie.
Cool, I got me an apple. You know what I'm saying? I got my 5 a day.
Okay. 5 a day keeps the dentist away, you said?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, bro, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go.
On the way out, we're gonna get you a sledgehammer. You're gonna combine the sledge and the axe.
Sledge and the axe, jeez. That is
makes the defiler.
That's a weapon.
Yeah, trust me.
Sledge and an axe, jeez.
Yeah, no, serious.
Taking heads off.
Serious.
Trust me.
New message. Tastes like chicken. Oh my lord. Yo, we getting all the psychopath fights today. Yeah.
So which one are we doing first?
We're gonna do meet the contestant first, cause that's about to go. So, come for here. Okay. They give me everything. Hold on, Jesus, man. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, we're good. Oh, dude, I thought it was something else. Oh.
What's this?
Had a bit of a heart attack.
Bro, you talking about why are your shoes?
You see the toes, fam?
Jeez, hey, chat. If you've ever seen Peach's feet, this is.
Oh, my feet are crusty, bro. No one wants to see that, bro. You're about to stand on a wasp barefoot? Yo, Chuck's a savage. Look at him staring at the zombie. That's the old Harlem Shake.
2009? This is a Vine challenge?
Yo, grab that sledgehammer. And come back to the maintenance.
Cool.
So sledge and fire axe, yeah?
Yeah.
Bang with both fingers. Oh man, we lost your lightsaber. Speak. Oh, I need a machete. Where can your boy get a machete from? Let me hold on to that there. What's this book do? Lower the cost of items sold at the pawn shop. Oh, get rid of that shitty boy.
Nice.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I got it. Oof, this is oh, this is what you was using the other day. I see. I see.
We're gonna roll quick because we're about to miss out on the mission.
I'm gonna say this, yeah. At a certain point, I'm gonna have some food delivered here. Do you mind if we just have a break on stream?
Yeah, of course.
And then,
that's fine.
Yeah, I could just eat that and then.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. This is favourable and safe working conditions.
Okay.
We're not gonna. Alright, we are not gonna have you starve on stream, bro. Can't be having that.
Yeah,
No sir.
I appreciate it. You know, Mr. Imperial's hooking the boy up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
Got some Chinese. Got some Chinese. Ooh, you coming?
Yeah. Can we make it in time? I think we can just about make it.
Let's go.
We can't do the ones bitten. We can
Yeah,
just about make it.
We can do it. We can
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I saw it. Don't worry, I was ready to hit my E-button. Right, this boss is hard.
Cool.
Body does not play.
What type of boss is it?
Yeah.
I'm about to see. Cool.
Yes.
Say no more, bro. Say no more.
You'll see.
Say no more, brother.
Oh, shit, can we make it though?
Yeah, we can.
Get down here.
We can do it. We can do it.
You can do it. Put your back and do it.
Yeah.
Do you drop it low? Do you kiss the flow? It's just two fucking choke greens just running.
Oof.
Running.
Oof, getting bopped and weaved.
Go. Oh, my.
You want this? You can't have this.
Juke move. Okay.
Ankles gone.
Ooh. Hit him with the big stepper.
Trust me. Oh yeah, don't think I'm gonna make it, please.
Yeah, we're almost there, bro. I missed both shots. That potato aim, bro. Yeah.
Oof. Ooh, damn.
There it is. There's the bike. No, wait, no. We still got it. Did we make it?
Did we? I don't know.
We made it! Hey!
To which one?
To the mission, to the meet the contestants.
Oh, okay.
Wow, looky here.
Oh, regardless. They were both at the same place.
No, the other one is, we deaded the other one. This is the one we wanted to go to.
I bet you just get rock hard thinking about me at night, don't you, Chucky?
Ish.
You come to throw your panties at me?
Whatever, buddy. Look, I can take you to the bunker where it's safe.
Bunker? Where it's safe? Man, you are a pussy, aren't you? I
Dang.
used to follow you when you did motocross. But look at you now. You're a broken man. You just don't got it anymore, do you?
What's your problem?
Are you such a chump, Chuck? Hey! Over here! I'll race you for him.
God damn, bro. Poor guy, poor Gerald. Deaded.
What are you doing? That wasn't a zombie.
Yeah, no shit, Chuck. Twice the points.
Twice
Harder to hit because they move around so much.
the points. God. Golly.
You're crazy. This isn't a game. You're right about that. That was just practice.
It's time to play the game.
This guy is diabolical, bro. This guy's a fucking menace.
Baby, for real.
Like, imagine, bro.
Trust me.
Imagine, bro. You just trying to
And
survive.
all of that low quality as well.
But you need some
Ooh.
wheels, Chucky.
I want you to know. Alright? From one vet to a noob. Getting on the bike is a trap, bro.
A trap.
It
So,
is. I
so
promise you,
don't use the bike.
do not use the bike.
Okay.
That bike, Carlos's name was, not whatever I called him. Alright. Yeah, don't use the bike, bro. The game tries to make you use the bike. Nah. It's a settle.
Oh, okay. So what I do? What I do now?
You just gotta fight him like this.
Fight like what? Fight what?
Fight him now. Like, just fight him. When he comes over, fight him. Is what I mean. You have to find him first, though.
Oh, I actually have to go out and find him. Okay.
Yeah, he's in this area.
Oh, okay.
He's just driving around. He's got to find.
Does would a fire extinguisher work on him? Or is that only zombies?
No. The fire extinguisher is not gonna work, bro.
Okay. How am I gonna the thing that I newly axed?
Yeah, you can use that axe. The axe can hit him.
Okay.
Or you can get the blick. There's a couple blicks over here.
Little foul.
Oh, there's also a lot of zombies over here too. Jesus. Oh, let me clear that. Let me clear down some of these zombies. So get the fuck out the way. Alright, cool. Come grab the pistols. Oh, we're gonna clear some more zombies out. Jesus, man, why is there so many zombies here?
Where's the blicky on me?
Right on the floor, bro. There's a couple on the floor. Oh, shit.
Okay, get off me.
Oh,
Get off me.
Right. I can hear him driving around. I can hear him driving around already.
You want none of this.
Okay, let me come up here. Please tell me I have the sniper rifle up here. Please. Please tell me I have the sniper rifle up here. It doesn't. No. Oh, shit. Ah, man, I pulled out the sniper.
Come back here, fam. Come back
I'll be
here,
with
fam.
you shortly, big. I'll be with you shortly, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to find a sniper. Dude, it's not up here. Fuck. Right, I'm away back.
Nah, he's gone through Fortune Park. He's coming back though.
I'm on my way now. Pickaxe, the pickaxe gonna be worth it. Let me try it. It might be good enough. We'll make it work. Right, I'm here.
I'm getting a better shot.
Oh, there he is. I see him. Oh, shit.
Fight like a man.
Yeah, blick you. Alright, he's gone. I'm gonna lead him over. There.
I've got six bullets. I can have
you
six.
got one gun?
I've got 6 shots, yeah.
Ah, shit.
I've only got 6 shots.
I got 6 shots.
Busting out the band though.
Oh shit, yo, Big, you jumped down, bro. Oh, fuck. No, Big, I was gonna come over to you. Ah, me combo.
Oh wait, when he comes, shoot the barrel, Pete, shoot the barrel. Help.
He knocked away my pistol. Oh, he's stuck. Get him. Jesus, okay.
Ah! Get juked!
Good dodge. Oh shit, never mind. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Hey, don't go down, bro.
Wait, how the...
Boy. So this is my chance to use the ketchup. Big, if you don't get serious...
I tried to eat the ketchup. I thought it was food. I
tried to hit it with the Heinz, you know, like... You know. Oh, bro, you need to eat, bro. Oh, I think he's stuck. Oh, I thought we had him in the cheese. Yes, he's stuck. Yes.
Ah!
Get up here.
Ah!
Get up here. Oh, fuck, he got out. I got out. Shit. Wait, hold on. Do you have any food on you?
No, not really.
Ooh! I was very close. I got a coffee for you. 1 second.
Oh.
Okay. Ooh, okay, Big, okay. Yeah, take the coffee.
What is that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Grab that.
Ooh.
I know you need that coffee.
Ooh, how's it?
Oh, we need some more weapons for you. I mean, we need some more health for you too. Oh shit! Here it comes. Any food? Green spray can. It's coming! Shit! Oi! Oi! What's this? Magazine. Domestic. What the fuck? Furniture has 3 times durability. Move, man. Alright, I'm gonna find us some food. Hold on. Oh, don't eat that. That's a spoiled. That is spoiled food.
What's this? This is
That's also spoiled food. Fuck.
a battery. What does the battery combine with?
Combine it with the 2x4.
Okay, I'm gonna combine some shit. I'm gonna combine it.
Trying to find some food. There he comes. Oh, jeez. No, you are not hitting me, bro. I'm too quick. Get off me.
Come on.
Get off me. I'm too quick. I'm trying to find you food, bro. Oh, shit. The next mission's gonna start. What? Yo, back and move, man. Got time for your first traps. Get off me.
It's not combining with the 2x4.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm an idiot. It combines with the leaf rake. Fuck.
Where's the leaf rake?
Is there not one nearby? If there isn't, I've got one for you.
Yeah.
One second. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
that's it.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold up, Peach. Keep me distracted.
He is
Ah!
beating my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sellotape! Stapler!
I'm hurt. Hold on, I need to find food.
Perfect.
Come on.
What does this do?
I hear him. It's got electric. It's just electric. You can hit it, and it's got electric on it. It's just a melee weapon. That's all it is. Just a little bit of melee, bro. Oh, bro, I find myself on the strip. Bro, I'm trying to find food. Oh, there's the blanket helmet. Large soda. Yes. Give me that. Wait, give me 1 health? What kind of stingy large soda is that, bro? They didn't even. He dropped a pistol. Oh, yes.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I am in trouble. Knife. So, give me a side. Shut the door. Ah, shut it. Stay alive, Big. Stay alive, bro. I'm trying to cook.
I'll get him distracted.
Lead pipe.
Oh, he crashed.
Man, I can't believe I wanted to be like
Right,
you.
I'm on my way back. Bro.
Ah! I shot him.
Fuck the zombie. Move, zombie. I'm trying to do work. I'm on my way back.
Ooh.
I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. I got a big boy rocket launcher. Wait a second.
He's making his way.
Stay alive.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Woo! Jumped over it. Oh no.
Nice. I'm on my way. Hold on. Where's his bitch ass?
He's here.
Where's his bitch ass?
He's here.
I'm coming.
He's trying to do donuts.
Oh, here he goes.
Ah! Bitch. Okay.
Fuck. John's coming.
Oh,
Oi.
oh no.
Hold on, I'm gonna find your food. Hold on. I see a dustbin. I'm going for it. Ugh. Fuck, get off me. Please not food. It does.
It has the juice.
Oh, zombie, stop trying to numb my penis, my move.
No, actually, I'm not afraid of you. You stink.
Whoa! Hey, Big, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We have very little time to beat this. Get off me. Oh, I've almost got him, bro. I've almost got him. Wait, step aside, step aside, step aside. Step aside, I'm about to let it fly. Oh, fuck. The rocket launcher. Big, grab the rocket launcher. Jump, jump, jump. Oi.
Go.
Wait, hold on.
I'm a hey, bada.
Fuck, he's on 1 HP. Leon, you.
Come on. Swing! Oh! I'm literally about to swing at him.
I got him.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I got him, bro. Oh my days.
I appreciate it, man.
Guy, bro. Leon Bell. Absolute bellend.
Trust me. Nah, absolute waste, man, bro.
Trust me.
Pumplex, all of them.
Oh, you think it's that easy, Chuck? You think you're the man?
Yo, this man, bro.
But
Never
I would have
beat me.
I would have thrown a Molotov and called it a day, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Quadruple points, Chucky. Let's see you top this. Yeah, you take that. On top, all the way to the end.
Guy, bro.
But never forget, chump. I'm number one.
First of all, Leon, Knight Rider called and say we're proceeding to give you legal action for copyright infringement. That's what I'm saying, first of all.
Hey, Big. We need to fucking run back to the mission, bro. Come on, quick, bro. All my days. You got a little bit of time before the mission ends.
One second. So some of these fans are trying to harass me for my autograph. Apologies.
Bro, they ain't got time, bro. We do not have time. Oh, shit. Are we even going to be able to make it back to the...
I will.
You believe?
I believe.
Okay. Do I believe I'm going to believe it?
Oh. Case free time expired. Oh. The truth has vanished. Shit.
You know what that means, bro?
We got to restart the game.
You got to run it back.
We got to restart the game out there.
You got to restart it back, bro. Alright, listen. We know what to do this time, though.
Okay.
So it's not the end of the world. We know what to do. We know what to expect. We got this.
So.
Okay, hold on. Let me invite you back.
Start a new save or cool.
No. Same save. Just need to invite you back. We know what to do. We're prepared this time. First off, I'm dropping a stupid bop. Useless. And this baseball bat. Baseball bat's useless as well. Fuck out of here. Did you manage? Did you get the invite?
Yeah.
Ah, bless you. Hold on to the food. Go ahead and drink myself an orange juice. Orange juice? Coffee creamer. Drop the fire extinguisher. I don't need that shit. Why is there no blender in the kitchen? Man. Did you accept it?
Yeah. It was,
okay.
Just restarted me. Attempting to join in-game session.
Nice. Hey, there you are.
Cool.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're gonna run it back, man. We're gonna run it back. Gonna run it back. Gonna run it back. Right. Straight away, off rip. Let's get to it.
I got a shower head. Okay.
You know what time it is, bro? Let's go.
Yeah.
We can find your weapons on the way there. Don't worry. So, I think the strategy this time will be... Hang on, let me give you some food. 1 second.
Does it mean that we...
There you go.
Oh.
Take the pistol too. And this one. Cool. Tastes like chicken. We'll do that another time. We'll do a meet the contestants. Okay. We're gonna skip the cutscenes.
Cool.
Yes. Heading straight there.
Alright, go. Come on, I got a bullet with your name on it, Lee.
I said, bro, Leon.
Come on, Leon.
He's about to be gone. Sylvester Stallone.
All of that, all of that.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh,
Oh, they go. No,
I always get grabbed by one of them, bro, every time. Dun, 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 dun. Keep going. Ah, it's okay, big boy evasion.
Yeah, cool.
I like it, bro.
Yeah, trust me, fam. Put him on that hard shoulder.
Yep.
Veer to the right.
Yeah.
And then signal back into the left lane.
Oh.
You know? It's this way, no?
Yeah, now you gotta go right first.
Right? It says left.
Yeah, now we're gonna hit right so we can like activate the mission, and then we run back up here to play him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we paid. Yeah, we paid. This way, dodge this motherfucker. Oh, dude, there's a wheelchair there. Nice. Check this out. I wonder if you can sit in the wheelchair.
I think you might need to knock me to the wheelchair.
Try and sit in it. See if you can sit in it.
Well, first of all, you got.
Oh, my side, I got oh shit. Let me clear some of these zombies.
Alright, find it.
Okay. Get out of my face. Okay.
No!
Okay, big boy DDT. Okay.
Trust me.
Sorry, many zombies, bro. It's great. Oh, man, fuck the wheelchair then. They didn't want the wheelchair anyway. This way.
Bro! Idiot! God.
Let's go.
Cool. One Leon.
Check this out, big ray. I got a strategy for you.
What?
While he does whatever he's doing. So come grab. So you see this this parasol over here. Grab this.
Yeah.
Check it, right? So if you run over to me, and then you're gonna press and hold left click. That's right click. You went right click and then left click. You have to press and hold left click.
Oh, okay.
And if you can, try and dodge the zombies as you go through.
Try to dodge.
Yeah, try to dodge them if you can. Look how much faster you go than I do. That's the strategy right there. Look how fast you are.
Okay, yeah.
That's the strat right there, bro. Right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna see if I can find I need to find a lead pipe and a firewood. Leaf blower and a power drill.
Clear up these zombies, man.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna see if I can find a good way of killing them faster. What the zombie killed me. Man, there's always one. There's always one fucking zombie. Like, bro. In the mix all the time, every time. Let's go. Let's go beat this guy.
Cool. Grab my hands, bro.
The music started, yep. That means it's showtime. Right, I'm gonna try to find the oh wait, where was the room I went into? To the rocket launcher. Was it here? That was fire extinguisher and cone. It's over this way. Oh, he tried it. I'm too quick though. I'm too quick though, Leon. You quicker than that, bitch.
Where is he?
He's over on me. A little bit quicker than that, Mr. Leon.
Ooh, okay, alright, Raggedy Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Where's the, oh, there it is, there it is. I think it's over here. I think it's this one. Please be this one, please be this one, please be this one. I need a lead pipe, I need a firework.
Only one.
Come on. Please be this one, please. You missed, you little bitch. Oh, you got me. Shit. I'm okay though. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Bring him towards me.
Hold on.
Oh, I see.
Trying to cook. Fuck, I need this rocket launcher. If I can get the rocket launcher again, we can kill it.
Pussy won't even man up.
Oh no, I think I know where it is. Okay, where's
The gun doesn't do a lot of damage, you know.
Yeah, but it's okay as long as you're doing any damage you can do. That's good enough. The rocket launcher will destroy him. I just need to get them.
Go, 20. Ooh.
No way, I got him. He tried it. He's stuck, yes.
Oh. Like EX?
I got him. No, I got him. He's stuck.
Make my way! Make my way!
Something on you little bitch. Get him, Chump! No, you got out. Watch out.
Oh, you got me! Haha! Let me show you, man.
Keep him occupied, bro.
I got you, bro. Come on, bro.
Drive it. Shit. Is he stuck? He's stuck. Get him, bitch. Get him. I'm gonna box him in. Oh yeah. Yeah. Step aside. No. Stay there. You're fine. What's up, Leon, you little bitch? Yeah, watch out. Stiff arm. Give me that.
In a nice day's work, you know what I'm saying? I had to.
Give me that, man.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Right, big. We gotta roll. Quick time.
Cool.
We gotta go, bro. Back to the mission. Oh, wait.
There was a cop. I said there was a cop.
There's a bike there. Wait, we got some time, actually. Mission ain't gonna start yet. We're fine. Right, we're actually fine. We got some time. Oh, fuck. Why can't I jump forward? Why am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Get off me, zombie. Yeah, that's one of the harder ones. Right there. That's one of the harder ones right there.
Alright, how do you bring out the chainsaws?
Do you have chainsaws on you?
Oh, if I find chainsaws, I can equip it to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you have chainsaws, you take it back to the trailer where you got it from, and then you can
upgrade it.
combine them together. You can combine it. Yeah, I think you can combine it at the trailer. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, this is what I've been looking for this whole time. My days. Is this the one I've been looking for?
Let me find your chainsaw real quick.
Oh, I found a chainsaw.
Get off me.
I found a chainsaw, big.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm bringing it over 1 second. See you over there handling zombies.
Bro, the way this guy keeps taking me back, I'm surprised he don't need no zombies. Trust me, fam. You know what I'm saying, man? This is Walking Dead. He would have been a zombie. He would be there, called the cave, man.
Would have been finished already, bro. The start of the game would have been chopped to run around zombie.
Katie would have been like, Daddy,
Right. Go, take the bike back to the trailer.
It's ready in the trailer.
Is it? Okay, cool. Wait, did I pass the trailer?
No, you haven't passed it.
I'm an idiot, right?
Just to your left hand side.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, do you want to do case 41? Case 3?
Yeah, 3 or 1. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Alright, cool.
Bind these two together. Here we go.
Man. What? You did? How did? Oh, nice.
But you can put machine guns on it too.
No
We ain't got no guns though, but yeah.
Gear up.
Handle that. Yeah, right. So start clearing the way for me.
Oh, I can make my way to the mission, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you need to change the...
Yeah, I've done it.
I'm still on... Yeah, no, I'm still on taste that chicken.
Oh, you can't see it? Okay, shit. Can you press T?
Yeah,
you want it? Yeah. Press, okay, go to the pause menu. Nice. Get a flashlight. Oh, there's one outside. Asking you shall receive. Let's go. Shit, my bad. Sorry.
No, that's cool. You can't see, girl. You can't see you.
And that money, thank you kindly. Right, I'm away. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit slower. I'm gonna be a little bit slow in comparison.
No, cool.
I'm on my way. Yo, this man's fucking getting air, bro. Look at him. Full sending it.
Sounds weird.
Oh, there it is. This is what I've been looking for. Yes. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking, Charlie.
The rocket launcher.
Where is it? Is it through? Is it here? I'm thinking about the place.
Yeah, is it the royal what do you call it? Is it the royal flush? Okay, here we go. Yeah, mission starting now. Cool. We can head over now. We can head over now. Let's go. I didn't mean to drop the rocket launcher. Pick it up, Chuck. Jesus. Alright, I'm away.
Get off me!
I'm on my way now. I'm fully kitted out, bro. I got the best set of weapons right now. Feel fantastic. Sorry, my bad. Let me hear you. Shit, my bad. I better friendly fire. My bad, bro.
Hey, chat. You see. Look. I bet it was Peach that was behind that paywall screen, trying to sell me my account for $250. You see that chat? You see that chat?
Come on, man.
Nah, trust me. They say be your friends. Be your friends, chat.
Oh, yeah, so it'll be the ones that are closest to you.
Yeah, you've been real close to me lately, Peach, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You've been real shit. But yeah, after this mission, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And food's arrived.
Cool.
I'm gonna go eat this and we can jump back home.
The queen right here. Come grab this queen.
Queen? Ooh.
Yeah.
She and my Nubian princess. Jeez.
You see it? You just passed it. Did you grab it or no?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. Just head back.
What does the queen do?
So when there's a bunch of zombies nearby, if you throw it, it will kill all the zombies nearby.
Kill them.
Yeah, kill them. Yeah. They gotta be nearby though.
How much of a nearby does it need to be?
Like AOE, so it's like maybe about 5 meter radius from you.
Okay.
I would say a stone throw.
Okay.
A jump length. Something like that. Yeah, a jump length kind of distance. Yeah.
Oh, you finally put your shoes back on, huh?
Oh shit, yes I have. Right. What's up, Sullivan, you little punk?
The dirkest of heads, fam.
There we go, let's go talk to Rebecca.
Oh, this
It was
dumb.
TK. He's the one who framed us.
TK? Are you sure?
He admitted it to my face.
But that's not possible. Why would he let his own zombie supply loose? Sabotage his own show?
Hey, Capcom firm.
I saw him with my own
They know what they're doing.
Say.
Is that who your source is? TK?
Don't be ridiculous, Chuck.
Most definitely is TK.
It sounded like it came from outside. Looks like someone might be messing with the casino vaults. I can't tell who it is, though.
Then I'd better get out there and find out for myself.
Just like, yep,
Really
I'm out there.
Or just really stupid.
Need to get front page news.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
get the
She,
scoop.
trust me.
The scoop. Right, we're gonna save the game and then we're gonna take a break.
Alright, cool.
Come over to the restroom.
Okay. Cool. Alright, chat.
Rest.
Yeah. Just bear with me one moment, you know?
Yeah, man.
Let me
I'll play another game in the meantime.
let me eat this food and I'll be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, chat, we're gonna take a quick little break, play a different game in the meantime, and then when we come back, we shall continue on the Dead Rise.
Continue, yeah, no problem.
Continue on the Dead Rise, and how long you gonna be? About half an hour?
Yeah. 40 minutes I'm list.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Sweet. Let me mute him. What are we gonna play in the meantime, though, chat? That's the big question. What are we gonna play in the meantime? What do I feel like doing in the meantime? I wait for Big. Do I feel like shooting shit? Or do you feel like building shit? Street Fighter needs updating. Fuck. I was gonna play a quick game of Street Fighter. What can I play in the meantime? Why would the Big Imperial to come back? We need a game that's not gonna take too long, but also a game where we can get stuck in while he eats. Change the title, change the description. Go away, mate, go away, go away. Change the thumbnail. Where did I save it? Where did I save it? I didn't save it. God damn, I'm so loud, Halo. God damn. To you, it's been a minute since I played Halo, so this is about to be a messy one. It's about to be a messy one. Wait, on Powerhouse? What's my controls gonna be? I don't even know. Oh, he's better. He's just better. That's how we describe that. He's just better. He's just better than me. Oh, God. Everything feels so clunky. My sense feels clunky. My aim feels clunky. Everything feels clunky. Teammate, I'm sorry. There's a guy running in. He's about to clap your cheeks. Bring him outside? He's not coming outside? No. Jesus. Oh! I'm getting aim punched the fuck out of. There we go. Ah! Damn it. Oh, we're currently 1 and 4? Oh my god. Oh, this guy's AFK. Yes, kill the AFK. I'll take it. Thank you. They really got nowhere to go, bro. Good nade. Second nade was kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Slowly getting the feel for the nice one, teammate. Good kill. No way you repeat that, right? Oh. Wow, he choked. Teammate got a nice nade off. Keep me in the game. Oh, that's why. That's why. Don't go in there, bro. He's got gravity ammo. And he's in this. I need HP, man. Oh, he's got to be one. Surely. Got the assist. All right. Oh, dude, thank God my teammate picked that up. Shit. Can't believe I didn't kill him and finish him off. Oh, this is making me want to play. It's making me want to jump back into the scene. I'm not gonna lie. He's one if anyone can get him. Oh, okay. Alright. Back to the drawing board for me, I suppose. Are we down by 7? If you pull it off, I would have been a legend. Okay, yo, this guy's... This guy. Get him! I'm gonna steal that kill, but I don't want to do that. That's fucked up. Oh my god. Is there an alternative angle this way? I don't think so. Oh, I'm about to get clapped. I'm about to get clapped. You can't vault on this, can you? Man, it's been such a long time since I played a reach. Need to find an alternative angle, somewhere else to be. Oh, focus rifle? Hell yeah. Give me that. People think this is ass, but you know what? I'll take it. Where are these men hiding, man? Like, how are we in big boy 2025 people still playing Powerhouse like this? Come on, bro. It's not that serious. Or is it? Maybe I'm the problem. Oi! My teammate got wrecked. Okay. Hello, okay. Guy behind. You get him? Okay, got him. Can't get my teammate though. It's kind of my fault. Sorry, teammate. Couldn't get there in time. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. Let's see. On one. How do I get out of this? Heels up. Down here. Oh, wow. He died so quick. He must have been low. Oh, I can't finish that? Man, I'm ass. How did I finish that kill, bro? He's one. Oh, shit. Sorry, teammate. I got there way too slow. so low. He's pissed. I'm what? Oh fuck! I fell for the roof. Oh fuck! I didn't know there was a fucking hole in the roof. Oh my god! All right. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! Ah! No! Not good! Not good! Not good! Not good, teammates. I'm so sorry. I'm slacking, bro. I gotta step it up. Is he not in there? What? Oh, he's on top. Oh, grab it. Oh, his teammate's gonna kill me. No! You cheeky bastard. Don't be dirty, man. Don't be dirty. Ooh, almost choked. Almost choked. Almost choked. Missed out on the perfection. Oh, I choked again. I choked again, dude. Oh my god. We're at 1. Question is he gonna brave and come out? He is. Ah, he's better. He's just better than me. He's just better. he's just better than me. That's the thing. That's the thing. My line lying off. Trying to name me, little punk. Ooh, oi, oi. Oh, I missed it. I missed the shot. I'm ass.
Yeah, my boy. I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, he's 1. Dude, he's 1. Oh.
Is he that one?
I used to be good at this.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, it's the guy underneath. Oh, are we getting 2v5? 2v4, sorry. I feel like we are, bro. I feel like there's 2 gods on the other team.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Finish that kill. Tragic. I get that one though with the lucky nade back shot. That's crazy. Let's see what we can get for our first time back on the game. Alright, so we just lost 2v4, basically. We basically just got destroyed in the 2v4. Yikes, okay. Well, that was bad. How did we do? I think we went 10 and 20. I think I got that like 20 times. Okay, how much did I die? Hey, did you just leave my joint?
Yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? Hello, Big? I can hear you. I can hear you, bro. Yeah. I'm hearing you. I'm talking. So you mute your mic. I don't want to.
Oh, I didn't mute my mic. Oh, I thought I muted everything. I muted. I thought I was mute on the. Oh, for the stream.
Yeah. So I had to mute you on my end.
My bad.
That's good. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, shit. Well, while you were gone, I was getting blasted.
Nah, I saw it.
Oh, did you?
I saw it.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this one last game.
Yeah, my daughter. Take your time.
And then we ready.
Ain't no rush, man. Ain't no rush. No, I'm
Ain't no rush.
Probably roll up another jiggy zay.
Okay. Let's do it. Slayer.
Why you do that?
I remember this map.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been good streaming this weekend, man. But like,
Yeah?
it just feels that Streamer University?
I don't know nothing about it. All I can really say is, from my very little bit of knowledge, it's not a scam. I won't use the word as strong as scam. I just, how can I best put it? I don't really know. How can I best put it, man? It's not legitimacy. It's just I don't understand what you can make a university for stream for. Like
I think it's more of like being a part of that streaming university's program. So like your access to people in certain places in the industry is more or less helped. So
I see.
It's like building a network, like what I'm like Vertebral, essentially.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you provide all of the people for you to like partnerships, partnerships, dealings, and also dealing with YouTube moderators, people who actually will give you an account and they'll actually manage your stuff like that, which is good because it really touches on the who you know aspect, which is like once you're in there, you're in there.
Right.
So
Yeah, no, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good in that regards. I will say this. It's kind of weird. So what I kind of realized over the past like maybe 5 or 6 years is there's a what's the word I'm looking for here, man? Let me think of a good word. Let me cook. Everybody who's kind of making it big and streaming at the moment of time, and like not everybody's making it big, like starting to gain a following or gain kind of an audience. They all know each other. So what I feel like is gonna happen. Not that I necessarily think it's a bad idea necessarily, but what I think is going to happen is you're just going to get carbon copies. Now, there's already carbon copies at the moment. The only difference is the carbon copies are not in cahoots with one another. But what I find is going on is like, nobody's getting found streaming wise through algorithm. Everybody seems to be getting found, streaming wise, through like an unauthentic push. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I just feel like if you're watching Kai Cenat, right, more time you're watching, there's DDG, there's Bruce Dropping Off, there's Aiden Ross, there's Agent 00, there's Duke Dennis, there's I'm Davis, there's Phantom, there's Chris Next Door, there's and then if you're watching any of those guys, then you're then gonna get Ray, Rakai, Terrell, Zoe, and if you're watching those, then you're gonna but the thing is about that, like that's, so what I'm saying to you is the next person that you see that's getting a bump in viewership or no, so that's a lie because I'm making it sound bad. The next people that you see that's like getting a rise in popularity, what it feels like to me is they are a spawn of another popular streamer that has given them a piece of the pie.
But wouldn't you
saying?
Say that's already been happened? Because that's not. Wouldn't you say that's like normal? Because it's like pretty much like collaborations, right?
No, no, I don't. You see, what I think has happened is Aiden Ross came on the scene and made it popular to not play games and have other people play games. Not play games and have other people come onto the stream and entertain that way. Like Aiden Ross made that popular. Like, there's people that did it before him. He's not the first person. Aiden Ross did that popular, and Kai Cenat comes on the scene and basically does it better. So.
But Kai Cenat, he also streams though. Like he does play the games.
Yeah. But his style of entertainment and style of stream is just chatting first, events and special events first, and gaming second. Hence why you get stuff like Streaming Marathon, or Streamathon, sorry, that's what it's called, where he will recreate his whole setup to match whatever the theme of the game he's playing. See what I'm saying? So like that's not, like when I think of streamers, especially the OGs, especially the ones who started this shit, I think of Shroud, I think of Ninja, I think of Summit 1G. Those are just a few names that come into my head. Tim the Tapman. This is just a few, all the phase, all the OG phase. Just a few of the people that come into my head. These guys are either pro players at whatever game they were playing, that moved into streaming or did it as a side gig, during their downtime, when they were not professionally playing whatever game. These guys ever come from, or like for example Grubby, for example, who does Warcraft 3. Like there's loads of these older streamers that essentially were like really good at a game, were professional, meaning getting paid by an esports team at some point in time, and basically moved into streaming as a part-time gig, and then basically pioneered the movement of streaming. In terms of game first stream, game first person second. Then Ninja came, and he was already streaming it and recording and doing content. It's not like when I say these people came, they were streaming for a long time. Like Kai Cenat was streaming and making videos and content when he was younger. It's not like the algorithm came and just picked him up like he's not industry plan. He's like a legit content creator beforehand.
You can risk
so the point I'm trying to make is
cutting-edge
the point I'm trying to make is it used to be game, then person. Then Ninja came and made it game and person.
Lose your head.
Then Kai Cenat came, then Aiden Ross came and made it person, then game,
open
and
yourself
street and artist or whatever.
City.
Then Kai Cenat came and basically did a better version of Aiden Ross. And here now we have what I like to call like the what's the word? Kind of like the spawn that comes with that. So the spawn of the Kai Cenat is the neons and the Fuzi tubes going online and doing it in real live stream. Like in real live stream was happening before Kai Cenat was on the scene. Fuzi tubes are very 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 old YouTuber, back from like 2000 and like.
Yeah, I know.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not new, but my point I'm trying to make is as these subgenres in streaming kind of spawn and create, there's someone who kind of like was there prior, or better yet, popularized it. What I'm seeing now seems to be Kai Cenat, for example, holds all the strings, and basically everybody is in his ecosystem, and everybody eating. So, like, for example, Kai Cenat will do a video that has a offset in it, or a stream that has offset in the stream. Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Ice Spice or whoever the fuck in the stream. And then 4 people can react, make content off that, so they're in that ecosystem. And then people can also follow that style but not get somebody as big as Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, but they can get a smaller artist, if you know what I'm saying, right? So, and then everybody can then react and create content off that. So basically what's happening is, what's happening is a change of the guard. It used to be, you go to the stream to watch people be really good at the game, and then you would also go on to stream to try and show how good you were at the game. That was the point of this. That was the origins of streaming. It's changed since that. Personally, I blame Ninja, really. He's the one who brought Neymar, Drake, and there was someone else really popular onto the stream on Fortnite, and that's when Fortnite kind of like blew up, and then everybody else in the world was like, oh, so streaming, you just play games in your little house. Oh wait, you don't just play games in your little house. You actually bring people to come over to your house as well. Oh shit, there's loads of money that can be made in this. Okay, cool. Ninja, you're the poster boy. We want you to have your blue hair everywhere, and you dance to be there, and you can be in every TV advertisement and whatever. You're the poster boy for for streaming and gaming, right? And then I've got Eddie Ross, not Eddie Ross, sorry, Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's like the poster boy for that now, yeah? So, I really blame Ninja, really, to be fair, is how it's got where it is. But my point I'm trying to make is, Kai Cenat walks over and drops his flag, and everybody can eat off him dropping the flag in the area. So if he goes over to do interviews, boom, drops the flag, everybody can eat off his content, create content around interviews. If he picks that flag up and walks over to speed running, boom, drops the flag there, everyone's gonna make content and create around speed running. He picks up his flag, walks over to what's it called? There's a streaming university shit, there's masterclass shit, boom, drop the flag, everyone's gonna create content around that. You feel what I'm saying? But what the lack of authenticity part that I'm referring to back when we first had the conversation was what I realized was all these people that are now on your algorithm have all these clip pages, have all this rise in popularity. They are entertaining, fantastic personalities, great content creators, amazing at their job, what they do. Not trying to disrespect them or discredit them, but what I realized was all of the top dogs, they all know each other, and it's not know each other because they're all part of the same scene. Nah, they actually all come up in the same circle, because everybody who's eating just passes the food down for the next person to eat, and pass the food down for the next person to eat, and pass the food down for the next person to eat. So it almost feels like it's a rotation of the same viewership. So if Kai Cenat got 90,000, well, the 90,000, the 5,000 that Tyrell might have, he only getting 5,000 probably because Kai Cenat's not live. You feel me? So then when Kai Cenat goes live, his 5,000 goes up to 2,000. That's no shade on him. It's not trying to say he's a bad streamer or nothing. He's a fantastic. I watch his content. It's hilarious guy, innit? Can dance, funny guy, bare things going on. It's hilarious. But my point I'm trying to make is like they're all eating from the same ecosystem. Where before the ecosystem was gaming, but everybody knew each other because of their because of their skill set outside of the streaming. You feel me? So it was like, oh, I know Shroud because he competed in the tournament in 2009 and in CS tournament and got third place. And then you know what I'm saying, right? So that's how it was. So it's just all changed. So what I do find is going to happen is you're gonna find, like, real and truthfully, all the top dogs are kind of all doing the same, but with very little like parallels between them all. The only reason why you would watch a Playboy Max over a Kai Cenat, or the only reason why you watch a Kai Cenat over an Aiden Ross, is more than likely where you first grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the loyalty of who you're watching first, kind of thing. You're not really watching the individual for the different variety that they got going on, or the skill set that they're portraying. Really, because they're all running the same content game, because they're all picking from the same barrel of food to pick from. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I realized. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, and I noticed it because there's a guy on TikTok, yeah. This is when I realized. This is when I was like, whoa, wait a minute. There's a guy on TikTok who plays Call of Duty using Wii remotes or Switch remotes.
Oh yeah. I know that guy.
His name's Lord Hexcore.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Turns out he was a dancer, or like whatever, like a background dancer, whatever, prior to doing that. So he already had a following from doing that. Moves over to gaming, does the gaming thing. He, at this moment of time, he's a bit like, I don't really want to do the gaming thing because people, the trolls online are too aggressive, and he doesn't like it. They hurt his feelings and shit like that. So he don't really want to be part of that. So So I'm like, cool. But then he's giving advice on how to grow your channel, build your brand, showing real world, real life, real time experience, real time examples, right? And I'm like, cool, fair enough, whatever, that's cool. Like, interesting and very valuable information, especially for you to compare your channel to like his channel, for example. Like, it's a great way to like compare and see where you might be missing things and he might be doing things that's good. So, anyways, so then I realized he's in a music video for a he's a rapper. His name's Contrast or some shit, some Asian don.
Oh yeah.
He recently popped up because he was like, I'm the only shit I got to and then they blew out anyway. Cool. So like, but then I realized Lord Hex was in the background of that. So I was like, huh? Because like, in my mind, I'm going to myself, wait, why would he? How is he in the back? How is he in the background of that when his current rise to the algorithm is him playing playing Call of Duty with Switch controllers? How does he get into that background of that guy? You know what I'm saying, yeah? Cool, they might be friends, that's cool. Then I realized like a couple of these like TikTok songs that are flying up. The guy in the background or doing songs to that is Zeddy Will. His name is Zeddy.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy. He's the one who did Cha Cha.
Yeah.
Do the Cha Cha. He's the one who remixed that song. Cool. Then I realized he's in the background of like 4 or 5 other people's tracks. Then I realized he's in a house with another guy called Monty. Monty's also a content creator that did the Scooby-Doo fucking dance to one of the songs that got him brazen and really popular. So I'm like, oh shit. Then they're in the same household as this white content creator guy who basically dance and do TikTok stuff. Funny guy, great dancing, whatever, cool. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is everybody's linked, innit? Because, like, they all know each other. So what I'm trying to say to you is, there's a what's the word I'm trying to say here? There's like a formula that is getting built in order for you to basically gain your boom, get attached to the algorithm and get your content flying and get it going, right? It's almost like it's being manufactured in real time, where you ask me 5 to 10 years ago or 7 years ago, like if you ask me then, I would say to you like, you gotta make content and then throw it into the atmosphere and then it will get picked up. If you make fire content, but they don't feel like that no more. Yes, you need to do that as a general rule of thumb, but what it feels like is like you just gotta get put on. It almost feels like a bunch of gatekeeping. It's what it feels like, yeah? Like it's like someone has a pass to listen. Cool, we're gonna let this person get in now. But this person will let him in because he's tied to this guy. Cool, let him in. And then he's gonna get so big that you can't not get away from the person. See what I'm saying? Like, if you're on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, they're gonna fly into your face, you're gonna see them, there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way you're gonna be able to get over the 100 stream views. It's the only way you're gonna get to the thousands, the 2,000s, the 5,000s, the 10,000s. If you're not part of that clique, then you're kind of cooked. Because, and the thing about it is, bro, is like, outside of Kai Cenat, I don't know any of these Donnies if they know the history of Twitch and streaming. Kai Cenat's been very vocal to show his appreciation for the people who paved the way prior, innit? But and the ones who paved the way prior, they're not going to be big for that much longer. Really. So especially when a lot of them going to choose to retire, they're going to be past their prime. Essentially, is what I'm saying. So it just feels right now. It feels like brain rot. Like it just feels like I'm watching 5 Kai Cenats, and they're all but they've all been connected together. But there's not much difference in between them, really. Don't feel like it. The only difference between them, really, the only reason why you're watching the Playboy over a Kai Cenat is because who you watched first, or whoever's TikTok video you saw at the time. You get me? Like there's no oh, I'm going to Playboy because Playboy deals with this, and I like that style, and I'm loyal to that style. There's no loyalty. Everyone's getting rinsed and recycled. You feel me? So that's what, and I'm talking about the fan base. I'm talking about the viewers. And I say all that, I make it sound extreme, I make it sound crazy, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Necessarily, I don't, because I think as we stand right now, those who are viewers of streams, they're gonna watch who they want to watch. So, and that's really it. And I just wonder how much now. I just wonder how much is. How much of these people's content creation now being a formula versus creativity. And then the viewers, they're just getting spoon-fed essentially the same run of rotation of Monday. Basically, just all with a slight different edge to them, but they all link up and meet up to do.
Yeah, so it's like, is it like this version of content is like the newer version of Content House, because it's exactly the same thing like the Sidemen. The Sidemen have been doing this.
But the only difference with the Sidemen is though, bro, the Sidemen are like AMP. They are a collective. But everybody who watches one Sideman knows they are a collective of the Sidemen. That makes sense. They know that they're an addition to the Sidemen.
Yeah.
So the only difference really is the Sidemen are more apparent with them all being a collective.
Compared to
where a lot of these American content creators, you wouldn't know that they all know each other really. You would probably think that they're all together, or they're all within one another because of content and the viewers talking to one another, and clipping one another's clips, and then everybody kind of gets put in together that way. I don't necessarily think that's the case, bro.
I think that's more just a culture thing in general, though, because remember the UK, like even like for example, we're very it's like America, because they're much more land mass than the UK. Their regions and how they think they're all, well, we're from this state and we're from this state. Whereas the UK, we're like, oh, we're all just from the UK. So it will make it, we have a more of a, we're repping, for example, like grime, like it'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, we're repping grime from London, we're repping grime, but we all know that we are repping grime. So like the sidemen are, we are repping sidemen, but individually you lot know us from wherever you guys know us from, and we want to do stuff. But like check this right. So I'll say a little thing and then I'll go back to Sidemen and go more further in detail on that, because I actually get what you're saying. Check this right. So like, take RDC World for example. Yeah.
I take them as an example. Yeah. They are, I would say they are like our Sidemen. I would say they are the AMPs. I would say they are like, that's what I would say they are. Meaning, when I say that, I mean those man had an idea to create all of these skits, whatever. Obviously, it's morphed into more stuff now, but the skits and that as a collective and build their brand off that. And what happens is, every once in a while, somebody gets added into into their videos, into their skits or whatever, or they get added into someone else's skits or whatever, and they kind of become
affiliates.
connected, right? Affiliate, yeah, but through that kind of avenue. But RDC linking up with, let's think of someone. RDC linking up with AMP, right? AMP's content and RDC's content, they're like separate content, if that makes sense. Like, they're separate. Obviously, when they come together to compete in whatever multi-man team tournament that they're doing at the time, like, yeah, that's where they come. That's when they collaborate together. But I wouldn't say anybody who's going to watch RDC is going to watch RDC for the same thing they're going to go and watch Kai Cenat for. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're just their content is like, it's the style of content is different. Yes, they're both black. Yes, they're both from America.
No,
from
I
yes,
would disagree with that because I watched them both.
Okay. Cool. But do you watch them both for the same type of content? You probably don't.
What is
Because
the same type of content? What do you mean?
So for example, you probably watch RDC for all their skits, anime house, and their back and forth. I think it's called manga back and forth or anime back and forth, and like maybe a few of their live streams. You more than likely you probably don't watch their live streams live because there's too much content to consume. You probably catch it through the YouTube video or for the clips that gets put on various different platforms from various different accounts. Yeah, that's probably. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So, but Kai Cenat on the other hand, you're probably watching him to see what he gets up to on that given day, and more than likely you tune in more when he does something major like a Batman stream or Elden Ring stream, because he changes all his background and then he puts on a thingy. He puts on like a helmet or whatever, and then he brings somebody onto the stream, bring people onto the stream to kind of like give them their chance to kind of audition, they almost audition their brand and personality for his viewership to kind of come on and enjoy, right? That's kind of how it goes with Kai Cenat. So you're probably watching him to, just to kind of get his gauge and get his reaction on what's going on in the world, or what's going on in whatever the situation may be. Maybe listening to a new album or something like that, right?
I mean, I know. Look, I hear your case.
Yeah.
I would say that during the point of the Kendrick and Drake beef, I think that's probably like a one-off situation where like everyone was reacting to things. But when it's like when everyone's in those moments when everyone's reacting to things, I'm watching it all. Watching all of them, but actually then because then technically you can also say that because that is what Kai Cenat was reacting to on that day, and also what RDC was reacting to on that day when they were live streaming. So yeah, no, I hear it.
Yeah. So check this though. So because talking to you about it, speaking about it's kind of helped me mold the conversation in a way, mold my explanation to make more sense in a single kind of explanation. What I'm trying to say is what I feel like is Kai Cenat, not his fault, but Kai Cenat is basically test tube building streamers. He's basically bringing people in to mold them, make them, craft them to send them back out into the world. That's what I feel like is going on. It's not his. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But that's what I feel is going on. And the streamer university thing feels like an extension of that. And the reason why it works for everybody, and the reason why it makes sense for it to work for everybody, is because his success is so big, everybody can eat off it. Everybody eat it. And that's great, because everybody can eat. So everybody can go on. So, for example, he will grab someone for his Batman stream. I forgot what the guy's name is. Makes jokes about guys missing dad all the time. Reggie, cool. He'll bring him on, and Reggie's got such a charismatic, entertaining, hilarious, quick, witty, you know, fun. He's the man. He is him. The only downside is you can't find out he is him because there's just a sea of people blocking the path for him to people to realize that it's him. So he comes up to Kai Cenat stream, cool, this is your chance now. Cameras in your face, 40,000, 50,000, 60, 90,000 people are watching. This is your time now, bro. If you were ever gonna get an opportunity to be him, this is the time. Comes onto the stream, absolutely smashes it. Ratings go through the roof, fam. Works well for Kai Cenat, works well for him, innit? Cool. Boom, sorted. All good, yeah? Obviously, that's good because he came onto the stream, got his big chance, did his thing, and then he's all good. And that's fine because Reggie kinda was already him prior to that. He just needed the eyes to be on him so he could shine, which is what a lot of people need. A lot of people need the eyes to be on you so they can shine, innit? So people can see you. It's not like your content's bad, it's just people can't see the
So the
content.
question I have, would you
Yeah, go on.
apply for Streamer University?
Probably not. And the reason why I wouldn't apply for Streamer University, again, very limited knowledge, so this is all bullshit. I don't actually know what it's about. I could be completely wrong. I'm just going off the feeling that I'm getting over the years, and then now hearing the title of Streamer University. The reason why I wouldn't is because what I feel like would happen is that my stream would turn into Kai Cenat's stream. Not that he would take my channel and the only way I would be successful is because he's pushing my channel. I just mean that all my mannerisms, everything that makes the channel PowellGuyGaming, everything that makes it what I do and organic, the way that I do it, I would have to change those core fundamentals in order to match what the university that he's pushing would adhere by. The only reason why I have to do that is because he's making his analytics, the proof's in the pudding. If I want to be anything, if I want to be a big time streamer, he's the person you look at that says, I need to model myself after him. So, but then that gets rid of the authenticity is my point. And authenticity used to be there back in the old days. But obviously those days are gone. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying now what I feel like is getting a carbon copy, churn copy of the next man. The only difference before was people used to try and figure out creative and almost cheating ways of trying to be the next one up and trying to come with the next flow. What I'm realizing now is that people aren't really doing that. They all just know each other. So it's not even like you're trying to come with another flow similar to next man's flow to try and generate a new wave and a new unique buzz. Now it just feels like cool. If I just know the right person, I'm good. All I gotta do is just stay relevant to what the viewer fan base of the person that I know likes, and then I'm just gonna rinse and rotate your viewership when you're not live. Which is fine, because that means everybody eats. But then you lose the unique and creativity. So now you've got a whole bunch of people on just chatting, and more than likely, outside of a few like maybe Pokimane and someone like that, they're all the similar style of content creator, streamer, sorry. The only time they ever really get unique or creative with their content is when other groups and organizations get involved to modify their content. And that's it. So cool, I'm just chilling in my yard, chatting, listening to some music and chatting, and giving my opinion. More time similar to the next man's opinion, and that's my content. And the only time I'm gonna ever get out of my seat is if I've been called up for Twitch rivals, or if I've been called up for someone else's, for DreamCon or whatever, to go out there and do content with them. And that's it. And that's kind of like my rotation and shit. You get what I'm saying? And then when I get big enough, when viewers fuck with me enough, I just grab the next man, pull him along, and say, "Hey man, cool. This is the gift of the gab. This is the game. Do this, and you'll be good. Hey chat, look at this guy. This guy is dope. I love this man. You know, respect to him." And then throw him off to the side and go, "Cool, do your thing now, innit?" Then he goes and does his thing. Viewers then go run to that guy. Love that. Build him up, and then pass it. All it is, you're grabbing people and you're passing them along. Grabbing people, you're passing them along, and now you've got a massive rotation of what to me feels like the same content creator, just a different skin. That's what it feels like, and I don't blame Kai Cenat necessarily, because I'm not trying to say like is anything wrong with it, or like or if like he's a problem, but knowing his claim to fame, knowing the way that he bumped his way to fame, and this came from his words too. This isn't me, just my own observation. That's all he knows, because he did a similar. He got patterned his style similarly from Aiden Ross. So that's all he knows, isn't it? It's just cool. That's what Aiden Ross did. I'm gonna do something similar with my own little twist to it. Cool. And then I pass it, and then cool. Aiden Ross, me and him, we're gonna link up and connect and do some things together. Cool. Boom. And then we're gonna pass it on to the next person, and that's it. Welcome to the stream, streamer. You said nepotism. Basically, it feels like that.
Yo, welcome to the stream, streamer, man.
Yeah. Basically, it feels like, sorry, Shimmy, you caught me in the middle of a rant, but like that's just how it feels. I don't necessarily like. I'm mixed when it comes to nepotism. Part of me wants to say, fucking no, get rid of nepotism, where everyone needs to be unique and proper. But then other part of me goes, when I make something and I create and generate something myself, and it's my own IP, no matter what it is, shouldn't I have the opportunity, because it is mine, to pick and select the people that I want to do it? Like that's why I'm in a bit of a, that's why I'm always in a 50-50 with nepotism. I get it, because it's like, but if I just get to pick everybody, then no one else gets to eat. Right? If I'm the one who's picking who gets to eat today, I'm the one who just keeps picking the same people all the time.
But then would you not class it as like, okay, let's say for example our stream now, yeah? We're streaming, your channel's bigger than mine, but essentially when we're streaming together, the chat will know me through So essentially when you're not streaming, some people in your chat will rotate into my chat.
Agreed.
So is it like that's always been the case, but it's just more of a, there's more eyes to it, and also because there's more eyes to it, it's been, look at like it's like esports. Esports has always been a thing since Evo. And since all the local tournaments and other major events,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But only until the last, I think until Fortnite, really. CS:GO, yeah, but wasn't really. No. Until Fortnite, was it either before Fortnite or before. Just after one of the major series of League, esports became a thing where, okay, a lot of people are streaming because, you know, these competitive gamers want to stream on these platforms and build an audience. Now a lot of people are watching these competitive streamers stream. Okay, cool. So, but these now we have an influx of people who want to be competitive players themselves, also competing in these tournaments. But there isn't really, unless you know the way of the land, which a lot of people don't actually have the knowledge of. There needs to be, I guess, a shepherd to guide the person to pastures new. So
I agree.
Having esports then become fundamental curriculum in the past 5 years, meaning that there has been institutional backing through government to make this a thing and to make this because there's clear ways of because you know it's like the second wave of the internet, like, you know, the gaming scene, yes, it makes the most money out of like music and film, but there are so many sub-genre sections of the gaming scene. It's just like, you know, the big pie is being split up into so many individual little slices, but those little slices are hefty. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. So you're kind of asking me, based on all that, what you're saying, you in turn kind of asking me like, do I see that as a problem?
Yeah.
Is kind of what you're asking me, right? Yeah, okay, cool, I get you. So like, okay, cool. So, it's kind of a hard answer to give you. I think, or I want to say no, but my heart says yes, and here's why. So, I believe I believe there needs to be someone to guide and make sure everybody knows where they need to go. Needs to be a shepherd. I do agree with that. What I think is going to happen, and what I was hoping would not happen, is that the guidance comes at the expense of creativity. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Now that's not happening.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Go on.
What would you rather sacrifice? Because there is going to always be a sacrifice with anything. So, what would you sacrifice?
So personally, what I would sacrifice would be, I suppose, what I would choose to sacrifice would probably be. Let me think. It would probably be, I'd probably sacrifice the what's the level of entry.
Okay.
That's probably what I would sacrifice. The reason why I say this is because if creativity is still there, but the level of entry isn't there, then you can build up what you need to get your content and stream to look better. So, and you can get better on camera, and you can get better on microphone, and you can just level up your skills as you grow. So those who watch you at the beginning to then watch you 5 years later, to then watch you 10 years later, or whatever, however you grow, can see and be part and experience the growth together. Versus the level of entry needing to be to have rappers on your stream, or the level of entry needing to be for you to spend 15,000 on a DLSR camera, right, and a setup like that, or for the level of entry needing to be for you to, have for you to have a house production where you got people walking around with you in the house the whole time when you're going from room to room, like that level of entry. I hope that's the sacrifice I would like to get rid of, and so then we can get the creativity. Because what I find will happen is, if everybody is kind of eating from the same pool, everyone's drinking the same Kool-Aid, and everybody's gonna have the same beliefs and the same identity and the same view on it, and then because of that, you end up getting watered down, in my opinion, watered down content. And I feel like that's happened. That's tried to happen in multiple forms already, and for better or worse, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, whoever the fuck has attempted to bat it away. Like I always use the titty streamers as like a great example of this. Like what happened during the time was, it was games first, people second. The titty streamers came onto the scene and tried to basically be person first, game second, right? Like but they tried to do it in an authentic kind of way. So it's like, cool, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna have my camera massive, my tits, the camera's on my tits, and then I'm going to then have the game in a tiny window, and essentially I'm still adhering to the rules of the culture that Twitch has, which is game first, right? Obviously this is old news because Twitch is not game first anymore. It's just content first. But my point is, like, back then it was like, that's how I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna kind of come in an authentic way and kind of like just make it all about my tits. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and make the stream be creative by kind of making the focus be the tits, and all the revenue and all the eyes and all the viewership and all the analytics be based on the tits. But we're gonna do it in a realm and a platform that's wasn't ideally made for that. To me, that feels unorganized.
I got a question. Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
Then, so I heard what you're saying. Would you say that because you're in the culture of gaming, and out of because let's look at it like this, yeah. We're in the culture of gaming, but the person who made Twitch or who made YouTube, yeah, as a business person, they're only gonna look for the markets that are most profitable.
Agreed.
So they may not have as much of a hardcore relationship to the gaming industry compared to you, who so they're thinking, well, it starts off to be gaming because gaming is more popular, but then if anything, like other companies like Blockbuster, they had the opportunity to buy Netflix and chose not to, and then ended up missing out and just being passed for.
Redundant.
So I guess his pivot had to be restructuring the original concept of what his original platform was meant to be for. Because for you, because you saw it at the most basic form of what it was at the beginning, it was more authentic to you because you have a strong connection to gaming. For the business, it's, well, yes, we've started off our journey like that, but to pivot and to be successful, we need to understand there needs to be a level of continuity for us to be able to thrive in the next 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 years time.
Agreed.
Changing our approach to only focusing on the gaming and to make sure our structure is okay, well, it's content first, and however you and making it less about the pushing the algorithm for if you're streaming this game, we want you to have, it's and some things like that. It's you, the ball's in your court. We just want to see content. And whatever content you put out, we will filter and manage to see if it adheres to our platforms and to our rules or not. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, then we will come down on it like fire and brimstone and everything. So, like that's how they're gonna see it. I think and I believe that. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's it's a good idea because it. Cause I've just seen it on read on the website as well. I literally just was reading on it. Like they're teaching courses about sexual education, production, business management. These are like filming and acting, and those are like the music. And those are the 4, and they said many more to be announced and stuff like that. But like, I don't think it's. I think it's not making a new wheel. It's just, and I think, for example, if you're South Jordan, I don't think there will be any way of you not being your organic self, because regardless, you could be having this chat with, like, for example, we got five people in the stream compared to having the same chat to having, like, let's say 500,000 in the stream. It's just the only thing is you're talking the same talk, but you've just got a bigger audience to have that same conversation with. The only thing that makes it inauthentic, if you choose to change your content to become inauthentic, thing, well, like the inauthentic version that you described. If you believe that, well, I can just use this platform to essentially be myself to a big audience, so that when I tell them to come over to PowellGuyGaming, because remember your goal really and truly is for you to do this full time, so you ain't having to work and do your 9 to 5. YouTube is your 9 to 5, and you can get paid off it. So if that's gonna elevate the goal for it, I obviously talking as your brother, innit? Like I don't think you should miss up that opportunity, because I know you and I know that you would take the opportunity, but you know, apply it to how it makes sense for you.
Yeah.
That's
so like, go on. No, I mean, sorry, I thought you were done. Go.
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right, yeah. So I get your point. I get your point a lot. Like, and there's a lot to unpack. So we'll start with the kind of the old world versus the new world, and the business perspective and the business ideas, and pivoting and making sense, you know, for business and staying alive and staying relevant and not dying off like blockbusters, for example. So from a business perspective, it makes a lot of sense, bro. Like never questioning business at all. I always feel like you have to stay relevant and stay up to date and stay, you know, on job in order for you to stay alive. I totally agree. I've pivoted plenty of times, so I get it. You know, I think there's something that's missed in it though, and it's identity. So the thing is with Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you know, YouTube's identity is video streaming. That is their identity, right? Content, or video content basically. They're like the video platform. That's their identity, right? And from the get-go, YouTube has always allowed or attempted to allow, or their identity's always been allowing content creation, right? As long as it adheres to moral codes and legal codes and shit like that, it's basically you can whack whatever you want on there, and that's always been YouTube's identity. Twitch's identity was not that. Twitch's identity, sorry, when it moved from Justin TV to Twitch, its identity was a platform for the gamers by the gamers. That was essentially their identity. Yeah, sure, Justin TV and Twitch, you could always. No one was ever looking in your stream to say, "You're not playing a game? Boo! We're kicking you off the stream." No, that's not what I'm trying to say. The point I'm trying to make is, back when it was built and the identity was built and created around it, it was supposed to be a place where the content that you would be consuming on this platform was for gaming, which then meant anybody who didn't do gaming content would move to YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, Dailymotion, whatever the fuck. Cool. And like that was supposed to be the thing. As it grows and builds up, obviously, the whole point is to adapt to the time that is relevant. For example, the reason why we have so many have the ability to stream films so much is because filmmakers understand and platforms understand that motherfuckers ain't going to the cinema. So there needs to be a place for people to watch the films, isn't it? Otherwise the film industry's just gonna die. So like I totally get it. So as they grow and as they build and as they develop on, what you expect from a brand is for them to pivot with the time but keep their identity. You see, it would be like Apple creating the next phone, but the next phone not having iOS on it, having an Android operating system on it, and then to further that, almost like have a BlackBerry chat pad. Because
no. It was more or less Apple they did it, fam. Apple, when they dropped on the phone, they stopped doing the aux plugin. You had to buy an adapter to listen to your music if you had it. And then it ended up becoming a universal thing.
Yeah. But I think okay. So maybe I lost you a little bit with that point. Let me try and use a better example to try and kind of catch you with what point I'm trying to make. Apple's the idea of the iPhone is supposed to be for simplicity and for creativity.
Okay.
That's the idea of the iPhone. When they create the iPhone, how they made it different from phones when it first come out, how they made it different from other phones. Obviously, with technology and with access to the world, Android phones can offer the same creativity and the same simplicity. So really and truthfully, the statement is not as powerful as it once was when they first adapted their first phone or made the first phone. But my point is like it would lose. You would question if it is an iPhone if it didn't come with iPhone features.
Okay.
That's what you would question. You think is it really an iPhone? And people who buy iPhones, who have basically been buying iPhones for years, have bought into the idea that I'm getting an iPhone. So when you don't get an iPhone, you're like, oh shit, I thought this was an iPhone. This is not it, right? And so like that's kind of the idea what I mean with identity. iPhones has changed their socket from being jack port like everybody to being Lightning, and then changing from Lightning to being USB-C. And there's a few reasons why. Because they're greedy as fuck. Because they try and use their creativity as a way to scam and cheat people out of relatively normal practices.
Yeah.
And then now they've had to change back to USB-C because legality reasons why is they want to sell it in certain countries. Certain countries that basically say, look, listen, you need to come back to the standard form. You can't be, doing all this extra shit. So like that's identity. But them changing their port, I wouldn't necessarily say that's them changing their identity. Right? I would say that they're just changing some of the. They are, in a Twitch example, they are adding just chatting as a category. They are adding casinos and slots as a category. They're adding music and talk shows. They're adding podcasts as a category. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're changing their identity, right? That kind of just means they're just giving people more option to be more creative. That's kind of like the parallel is what I mean. Where they lost me with that was when they basically, how can I best put it? When they basically saw that just chatting was what you call it? When they saw that just chatting was basically the most popular category, realized all the people were just chatting or whatever. That's the new norm. That's what we like. And then where they lost me was when they still tried to adhere to the gamers. It's like you're not the gaming platform anymore. You feel me? So just pivot. If you're gonna pivot, just pivot off it. Just pivot off it. And I feel like they try and tap dance in all the spaces, but due to the tap dancing, I believe what ends up coming from it is and spawn from it. What I feel is happening now is you get a lack of creativity. Again, not trying to say anybody's bad at doing the content. They do it how they want to do it. I'm just trying to say, like, once upon a time it was one way. Now I feel it crawling into another way, and that's basically it. I don't think it's a bad or a good thing. I just see it coming. So that's kind of it with brand. I don't ever expect business to ever lose out on money just because they want to just lose out on money. I don't see a reason why a business would ever do that. That's why I never take it to heart that Twitch gets rid of their game drops with Amazon. So now when you're on Twitch, you used to be able to get, if you were a Prime member, you used to be able to get all these extra game rewards and game features. They got rid of it. It doesn't make it makes sense to me that they would get rid of it, because if they can get rid of it and monetize it as a business, you would try to get rid of it and monetize it. Obviously, that's a scummy practice. It pisses people off and it infuriates people. But you hold such a monopoly on the world, where the fuck else is anyone gonna go? To kick? No. So to Mixer, no. So my point is like, from a business perspective, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly do. Now, to fast forward into opportunities, and that come from that, in theory, what you say makes a lot of sense in terms of saying, in terms of saying stuff like, if you've got 5 people watching or 50,000 people watching, you being you is like, is still the same. So don't, you know what I mean? Like, so don't ever let an opportunity to get the 50,000 ever sway you from the idea that you can no longer be you. You're right in theory. I think you're quite wrong in practice. The reason why I think it's quite wrong in practice is because in my opinion, the days of doing streaming without a doing streaming or content creation without a formula, a system, and an organization behind you, however big or small that might be, behind you, you're capped. You can't reach the audience you're trying to. You can't reach the 50,000s if you're not playing the game for the 50,000s. And I don't even mean literal game. I mean your brand is not adhering to the 50,000. You can't reach that ceiling. You can get higher than where you're currently at, but you can't reach that 50,000s. There's no way a PowellGuyGaming stream in the current format it is in and the current way we stream can reach Kai Cenat's numbers. But the reason why it can't do that is because the identity of the platform is no longer the same way that is no longer a way that works for the PowellGuyGaming to reach that ceiling. It's just now, back before, it probably was more accustomed to reaching that ceiling because the identity of the platform and the way that people would view streams, come into streams and be attached and stay and subscribe and follow and all that shit to streams was different. It was more, I call it basic, a bit more day to day, where now you need to have a whole setup to even get X amount of views. Then you need to have a whole strategy, and then you need to have a whole team to market. And if you do it all by yourself, it's not impossible, but you will soon find that you need to alter your strategy to work towards the algorithm. And these men who are at top, like Kai Cenat, create the algorithm. If you and a good word, a good alternative word for algorithm, this is one bar from Mr. Beast, is audience. So Kai Cenat creates and generates the audience. So everybody has to follow the rules of the algorithm of the audience of Kai Cenat in order to gain the Kai Cenat viewership. Now, people can get higher views. It's not that people can't. It's not if you're at one view, you're gonna be stuck at one view forever. I'm just trying to tell you, like, if you believe for a second that you can just do whatever you want and you will get 50,000 people watching, it's not. That doesn't exist. It probably didn't exist back then, but it definitely don't exist now. And that's the case of it. Like, the way that streaming has gone, or especially the way it is going, it's this way that we are streaming right now, where we just go, cool, let's just turn on the stream and play Dead Rising 2, and then halfway through Dead Rising 2 we go, and then the first 30 minutes of Dead Rising 2 we have a whole bunch of technical issues, and then we get maybe 40 minutes of content, maybe 20 minutes of content, maybe 30 minutes of content in, or 30 minutes of gameplay in, and then take a break, and then for us to talk for an hour, and then maybe play Dead Rising 2 now. Like that, like if you think that's going to just, if you think this is going to elevate you to the levels of Kai Cenat, or half of Kai Cenat, or a quarter of Kai Cenat, or an eighth of Kai Cenat, that in the current landscape of streaming, that isn't going to happen. I believe that has reared its ugly head for many, many years. I've just come to the realization, and my eyes have been open to the fact that all those guys who are getting their boom, they just all know each other. And that's not, again, I don't think that's a problem. My eyes have just been open to that. I just didn't know that I would see a guy who is using Switch controllers to build a TikTok following, and basically doesn't need to do any dance anymore because his TikTok following is getting so big, such a big boom, and now he can pivot into doing IT. Again, I know his story because I listened and watched and followed his story, but my point is, like, and then to then see him in a Chinese Asian rapper, I don't know if he's Chinese, but an Asian rapper rapping, and then him being in the background of that is like, I'm like, so maybe they just know each other out of coincidence. But then the other people in the background also know other people. They also know other people. They also know other people. So it's like, cool, there must be like it's like they all live in LA, for example, and they all just have the same agent, kind of thing, and they're all just getting passed. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what it feels like to me, and it would make sense if that's the case, because that's the way the strategy has to run now, because that's the way streaming has become. It's become mainstream. But with that becoming mainstream, you lose, in my opinion, the authenticity and the creativity. And now you have to basically.
I hear you on that. Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, no, I do hear you. You do when things do become popular. It's like you kind of do lose it because of the boom of everybody else coming in. It's more.
I mean, right, check this. Do you not remember? You probably don't. But there used to be a real big, issue that streamers used to have back in the day, and content creators too, where they would build their channel off a certain game. Let's take Dead by Daylight, for example. Right, we can even use my channel. You know what? Fuck it, let's use me. I'm a really low percentage example, but let's use me. My channel was basically expanded off playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
And doing content around Dead by Daylight. It was reacting, streaming it, recording it, talking about it, news update. It was all Dead by Daylight. I played Dead by Daylight for 4 years. Back in what I think is its prime days, but that's because I'm an old folk. My point is, I played it for 4 years and said, you know what? I'm kind of done with playing Dead by Daylight. Let me just do whatever the fuck I want to do, kind of thing. And the amount of people that would come in for me to play Dead by Daylight, ask if I'm playing Dead by Daylight, be disappointed when I do not tell them I'm playing Dead by Daylight, and then not return based on that, or when they do return, ask me about Dead by Daylight. And it's not because they're haters or they don't like me or nothing like that. It's nothing to do with that. I just created them content that they enjoyed, and the content that they enjoyed is no longer there. So of course you're gonna be like, oh man, okay, I'll find the content somewhere else. See what I'm saying? Like there's no shame to anybody. I'm just trying to make a point that, like, and this is me and my small channel. I'm used to see people, oh, you don't play League no more, I'm just not gonna watch you anymore. Oh, you don't play Counter-Strike, cool. Every other video you make, every other content you create, every other stream you do, I'm gonna keep spamming in your chat until you play the game I want you to play. Oh, you're gonna lose 75% of your viewer base when you're not playing Escape from Tarkov or Counter-Strike, because you're doing an ad sponsor for Raid Shadow Legends or Halo or a new game that just come out. Right? Like this is like, this is what I'm saying. Like to me, it's like that was a real big thing for a lot of content creators. Nowadays, it's not as bad because you're not tied to the game. You're tied to your content. You can be more expressive with your content. We have plenty of platforms that allow you to be expressive.
Yeah, it's like brand identity. It's like a personal identity.
Yeah. People.
Rather than it's gone from gaming identity to the personal identity. So they want to know whatever you're doing. So, like for example, PowellGuy, they want to know whatever you do. So regardless if, let's say, even if it's how we've done the stream today, had technical difficulties, but the people have come in to see that, even though those technical difficulties happened, they just want to come and just hear what you have to say. And
Agree. Like, and the thing is as well, bro. Like the thing is as well, bro. Like, I'm not oblivious to how to make my channel get more views. I'm not like it's not like I don't understand it. Like I use me as a great enough example. I recently pivoted to doing videos only on Monster Hunter Wilds. The only reason why I stopped doing Monster Hunter Wilds videos is because there's generally no content to be made my lack of creativity doesn't allow me to make any more content for Monster in the Wild because me, Sam, Gary, and Kester have got to the end of the game, so we're like waiting for the next thing to drop. So unless I really get in my creative bag and start reacting to TikTok videos on Monster Hunter and start doing all those other stuff, I kind of exhausted the basic Monster Hunter videos you can make. Okay, I haven't done all of them. There's still plenty more content. I'm not saying there's no content to be made. I'm just trying to say, from a base level, I kind of exhausted it. So now I was waiting for more game to come out. I gain more enjoyment in the game and more attachment to the game, make more content, and I promise you, I get twice the amount of views, twice the amount of content, twice the amount of unique viewers, twice the amount of subscribers, twice the amount of watched hours, and all this matters for building your way to monetization. So I'm not oblivious to it. Like I made a video every Monster Hunter video I make, right, I always say this is for people who never played the game before. This is for new people who don't understand how the fuck to play. Every video I always say at the start. And I had people in my comments basically saying to me, bro, the first 5 minutes of you explaining how stuff is, don't do that. Just give us the content we want to hear, which is your opinion on whatever the fuck the new thing is. So again, I'm not oblivious to it. I had one guy in my comments basically say to me, hey man, you almost treat me like a toddler. You don't need to talk to me like I'm a toddler. I was like, bro, it's my bad. I don't try to come across as patronizing. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know, I'll review it, think it over, and come across in a better way.
Man said, the hacky's too strong.
and I review it and come across it in a better way. My point is like, but that's on 1,000 view video. Now, my only other 1,000 view video over maybe the past year has been a video on Corey Kenshin, I think, or the video on Black Myth Wukong. And then before that was a reacting to a horror game, which ended up being my most watched video ever, which is Zuko's reaction. But in between all that, I've been live streaming and doing whatever the fuck I want and having fun with it. And I might get Mello, Streamo, you, Kester, Days of Confused, Chris, Jack, Curtis. I might get like 15 people in the stream, 20 people in the stream, and most of the time they're not all there at the same time. The only time they all come at the same time is if I do a stream that seems way different and unique to what I normally do. All of a sudden, if I make a stream and say I'm quitting streaming, new chapter of my life, you best believe there'll be like 15 people in real time, concurrent views to watch the stream. You know what I'm saying? But my point I'm trying to make is I understand the ways of making the content. What I'm trying to achieve is trying to make content in a way that satisfies me and then satisfies the people who are watching the stream.
Okay, let's talk about that then. Right. What content satisfies you?
Well, I like obviously I like playing games, of course. It's like I'm a gamer by heart, right? I like playing games, I like reacting to games, and I like explaining, educating, or learning about said game. So I enjoy that content. Now, am I creative enough to find unique and interesting ways to make that content? I think I am. I think I proved it with Monster Hunter Wilds. Right? I think I proved it with that, in my opinion. Because what I felt like was, what's happened is I had a big surge and influx of eyes on the channel. That over a 3 month, over like a 2 month or 1 month span versus the entire year of just kind of doing whatever the fuck I want to do. So if I just sit and go, cool, we're gonna make something, and we're gonna do it this way, and we're gonna strategize, I know I can get more viewership. The viewership ain't like the big thing. So I know that strategy can work. It's whether I pick the right game to do it. Kind of feels like I did it with Monster Hunter Wilds. Kind of feels like I got kind of caught up with the I guess the current my love for Monster Hunter as an idea, but didn't really think it too far in terms of actually how much content would I be prepared to actually make for it before it runs out of content. like where something like Fortnite, you can make content forever. You can make content forever for Monster Hunter, depending on how creative you are. But my point is, Fortnite is way easier because you load into another game, and it's a brand new game from the match you just played. Where Monster Hunter's not like that. You know, you can only hunt the Kulayaku so many times before you're like, okay, I've got all the materials for the Kulayaku. There's nothing else until they release a new material for the Kulayaku. There's nothing else to get from. See what I'm saying? So like, and again, obviously, again, man, I know I keep repeating myself, but again, like, there's no limit on it because it's all about your creativity. I can list you 15 Monster Hunter Wilds videos that I can make right now that will probably get more views, more interaction, and more feedback than our live stream right now. So it's not that I don't understand, and I'm good enough to edit it. I'm good enough to do the thumbnail for it. I'm good enough to understand all the SEO optimization for it. I'm good enough to do all the marketing for it. I'm good enough to do all the trailers for it. That ain't the point I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make really is whether that will work for me and all the other people that actually are part of the channel, not just seeing the channel for the first time, but actually part of the channel, but it actually works for them and for myself. What I found is only certain things kind of do, and that's kind of it. Which is like, in a way, which is like why we are here where we're at right now, where it's like, I know from an outside perspective, it can seem annoying when you consider that I've got all this somewhat skill and somewhat talent, and I've already got a little bit of a foundation built already, and with just a few bits of minor changes and tweaks here and there, you can build a little snowball, and then you can roll a little snowball down the hill, and then you can build a bigger snowball, and you keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, and all of a sudden you got a massive snowball. I know it can feel that way from an outside perspective when you don't have as many views as me, or you don't have as much subscribers as me, or you don't have as much time to consume, time to put into the craft I'm doing. I can understand from an outside perspective it can be infuriating, because from an outside perspective you're probably just thinking, you got 2.2k subscribers, find a way to engage those 2.2. Once you find that way, go. And just don't look back and keep going. And that 2.2 turns to 2.4, 2.4 turns to 3, 3 turns to 5, 5 turns to 10. But what I'm saying to you is, in order to get to that, I'm trying to think of a good example number. In order to get to the 50Ks, the 100Ks, the 200Ks, the 500Ks, the millies, you have to run a game. You have to run a system. You have to run a routine. And it needs to be certain. Or the alternative is you just get extremely lucky and you fall into a place where you're right place, right time, everybody grabs and everybody goes to it. Check my Oblivion stream from a week ago. Had 70 people watching the stream at one time. 70. That was such an outlier. Me and Shumo sitting there like, that it might be bots, because whenever me doing me ever attracts 70 people without a raid, without a what turns out after doing a bit of the digging, a bit of the investigation, or whatever, bit of the analytics, I looked into it and my common sense deduced what I think I was a recipient of was autoplay from another streamer. So what ended up happening is that streamer probably ended his or her stream, and then all the people got auto-played into my stream.
Alright, well, is there a feature, because we need to turn that shit down. Is there a feature on YouTube that, like...
Well, that's the thing, there's no... So auto-play is on a lot of people's systems, phones, whatever, by default. The trick, though, this is where you have to look further in. The trick is not to have auto feature on. The trick is to have your content be picked up by the algorithm to be pushed to the the content of the other streamers, of the other videos, for it to auto play those individuals into your stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
finer details you have to work out. Now, I found that more than likely the reason for that being was probably because Elder Scrolls was a somewhat of a popular game. The remaster was somewhat of a popular game when I was streaming it. I kind of already missed the boat of the most popular wave, but it was somewhat popular. I also changed my title ever so slightly to have hashtag and an X amount of numbers to be a bit more of a format that I can tell people, okay, cool, this is the first of the video, this is the last of the stream, this is the second one in the stream, third one in the stream. Because I chose to do that for Oblivion because I felt like people might want to watch how we got to the set point we're at. And if I just call every title, I died in the Mages Guild, and then the next title is go into the Fighters Guild now, but the video is like, but the stream is like 6 hours long. The person who's going to click it, which is not many, the person who's going to look at it to click it is going to be like, wait, so shit, did he finish the Mages Guild and that, and that's why he's going to the Fighters Guild now? Like, did the Fighters Guild come first, or which way does it go? Like, I don't actually know, right? So, that's the only reason why I did it, and I think that actually ended up accidentally spawning the concept of YouTube going, cool, this person's probably finished playing whatever game, throw them over to somebody else who's also doing the playthrough. That's the only logical concept, unless it's bots, algorithm threw something my way, somebody saw the stream and said go and attack that guy. But none of the 70 people that watch, outside Days Confused, Mella, Shumo, and I think Chris, and I think you, and maybe Sleep and someone else, commented. So, and I'm not trying to poo-poo the 70 concurrent viewers. That's great. I'm just trying to, when you peel back the layers and you actually look into the finer details, there's a game, there's a system, there's a strategy that needs to be run. Otherwise, you just can't get to that, to the level, to these big levels. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of really, and chat will know, right? I've shown analytics so many times to kind of explain to people the idea that views is one metric, but it's not the only metric. Likes is one metric, but it's not the only metric.
Yeah,
Watch hours is...
Yeah, it's like you need to have like 3 out of the 5 all in your favor for you to get picked up or something.
Yeah, and the thing is about it, bro, right? And chat already knows, I've explained this many times, but the thing is about it is, you can't get any of those if your impressions aren't high enough. And impressions, just for anyone who doesn't know, is how many people actually had the opportunity to watch the video. If your impressions is at 100, you're more than likely only gonna get 2 views. If your impressions are at 1,000, you would think, cool, I'll get 1,000. I could realistically get 1,000 views. No, in order for you to get 1,000 views, you probably need 10,000, 50,000, 74,000 impressions. In order for you to get 1 million, you probably need 5 million impressions. So you gotta understand that, like, to be realistic with getting the viewership, YouTube won't hit you. This is how it goes. In the first 24 hours to 48 hours, YouTube helps to try and push your shit. Then it goes, cool. When I tried to push this channel, they clicked on the thumbnail, cool. They watched the little preview video, cool. They watched it, cool. They clicked it, cool. They hit the like button, cool. Let's keep going. And as it keeps pushing it to more and more people, the less people that hit the like button, less people that watch it for more than 30 seconds, less people that click it on their home page but click it on the sidebar, or watched it on the phone but didn't watch it on the screen, or clicked it but then clicked it off, or left it running on an unactive tab. All these metrics get put in to deem whether it needs to continue to push the video. The problem is when it deems that it no longer wants to push the video, your video can't get any higher without external sources, meaning someone sends them a link and they click it and whatever, right? And like, that's how it goes. So the idea that, like, cool, I'm gonna just turn on the stream today to stream Counter-Strike because I went on Steam and Counter-Strike has 792 players, 792,000 people playing right now. That's a popular game. Cool, I'm gonna just go and stream that. the idea that that will get you the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers, and then that then transform into subscribers, is an oversimplification. Uh, and that's really the be all and end all. So to conclude, because I'm realizing I'm yapping way too long without giving you a chance to actually say anything back. There's a system that needs to be run. There's a routine that needs to be run. There's a strategy that needs to be run. And how you choose to run that, that's what separates you from next man. I feel like this Kai Cenat situation is, I don't feel like it's separating people from the next man. It feels like a carbon copy. It feels like everybody's doing the same thing. It feels like everybody's running the same scheme. And it's only furthering my opinion on that because I'm realizing that they all know each other. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just seeing it for what I see it as. And that's really it. So anyways, sorry, I'm done yapping. I'm gonna let you go. Continue. You can talk now.
No. It's just it's just interesting to see your opinion on it, because obviously, like I said, the group you've been. Obviously, I had to take my break. Sleep took his break from it. So you're the only one that I know who's continued the torch. So it's like wanting to know your opinion to how real world has changed, and what
ask me a question. Ask me a question. Ask me something like. Ask me something related to your channel. Say to me something like, how do I believe I can get more views? How do I believe my channel can get to monetization? Like, ask me to give you advice on your channel. Just give me anything you want advice on for your channel right now. So go ahead and ask me.
Okay. What is the best way to, for example, to get monetized? What do I need to do to?
Cool. So to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers. I think it's 1,000 subscribers. So there's two types of monetization. One is so you can get members to join, so they can pay you a subscription, and That's stuff that I've got. Guy Raz is someone who routinely shares memberships, gifts memberships, joins my membership on my YouTube channel. Ray Gaming and God Complex, they basically pay $3.99 every month to support the channel. Every single month they do it. Boom, right? And basically with that, you need 250 subscribers, I think, and a really low amount of watched hours, and that basically allows you to unlock that. And then those guys get particular emotes. They can get access to members only videos first, things of that nature. Cool. A whole bunch of features that I don't necessarily utilize too much, but these guys support because that's what they like to do. That's how they want to use their money, and I appreciate everybody no matter how they support. Right? But that's how these men do it. Yeah. That's the first tier of monetization. The other tier of monetization that everybody actually cares about is the second tier, is a YouTube partnership program, is the AdSense monetization. Cool. So to get that, you need 1,000 subscribers, and then on top of that, you need 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. 365 days. Cool. So what that means is you need to make videos that people are gonna make, videos that YouTube is gonna push, that people are gonna click on, and that people are gonna watch consistently for 365 days within 365 days of the year. So to realistically do that, there's two strategies. One, you can play the angle of making popular videos or videos that analytically get a lot of interactions and impressions, right? Or that's to get the viewers in. Or you can teach, educate, or clickbait, or entertain individuals to get to continue to watch your videos. If you do it that way, then you do it that way and do it enough times successfully and get those videos to boom, you can reach that monetization goal. The other alternative is to live stream, but live stream in a way that gets the attention of the individuals and attention of YouTube to push your video, but have people stay in the live stream for long enough in order for you to gain the watched hours. Now it's actually easier to get more watched hours from a live stream theoretically, because if you stream for 4 hours, it's easy for people to watch those 4 hours of live stream than to watch a 4-hour video. However, within those 4 hours, you could possibly make 100 odd videos that could potentially get more watched hours than your 4-hour live stream. And that is what's happened with my Monster Hunter videos. And that's what happened previously to why I stopped streaming in the first place. Because I was so close to the monetization goal, it was like, well, might as well stop doing that, because the streaming is hindering more than it's assisting because of the strategy that I'm choosing to do. Now, all that being said, which way is the better option? There is no better way. You just pick the option that makes better sense for the content you're trying to create. So really and truthfully, before the monetization goal being the question really needs to be, what content do I want to create? That's the first question. And the best way to look at it is, if you go onto YouTube, sit down and watch YouTube, what shit do you watch?
Oh, you asked me the question.
Yeah. No. So I'm speaking hypothetically.
Okay.
That's the best way to first answer what content shall I make. Just look at what the content you consume, and then make the content on that. The reason why I say do that first, that's one of the best ways to do it. The reason why I say that is because you will know all the ins and outs to what makes the content good. If I say to you, go and make car repair content, and you don't own a car, never owned a car, and don't enjoy cars, it's not like you can't go research and figure it out.
It's not become natural to what you.
So that's where I would say start first. So before the monetization, you first understand what content you want to make, and then you understand how people that make the content that you want to make actually make the content. And no, I don't mean just the title of the video and how long the video is. No, I literally mean how these people talk on camera and present the information, and all these other nuanced little details that come into the video. And then once you learn that, then you ask yourself a question, which is, why do I like watching the video then? Cool. That's how you figure all the nuances out. You go watch a video, you go, oh man, but how am I supposed to know how to talk on camera? How am I supposed to know what to say? How am I supposed to know what to show or what not to show? You literally just ask yourself the question, well, why the hell do I like watching this person? Why do I like watching Burleezy or Dashi or Corey Kenshin or whatever? And then you realize, okay, cool, because they do all this shit. Cool, when I do my videos, I'm going to do all this shit as well. Cool, but I'm gonna do it in a way that's my way. So if I do it in the same way that they do it, motherfucker's just gonna go to watch that. You get me in it, right? So cool. You get me? So it's cool. I'm gonna do it all in my own unique way. And then you run into the last problem to tie up the idea of what content shall I make, which is, where do I actually fit in? Can I find a gap to fit in? No, I can't. Okay, can I make an already existing position better? No, I can't. Okay, cool. Let me just create something completely unique then. See what I'm saying? Like that is it. Because the problem is motherfuckers don't know what they want to watch until it shoves in their face, and they're already watching.
Okay.
Like that's how it goes with content at the moment, bro. You go on TikTok, brother. Like you're scrolling. Before you know, you're like 20 scrolls down, and the first video you watched ain't even got nothing to do with the shit you're 20 scrolls into. It's completely different, bro. You went on there to watch how to change a bike tire, Now you're watching some Ugandan chick fucking dancing. Like, you're like, whoa, how did we get here, bro? And then that's it. That's how it goes, bro. Like it's as it's people don't even understand it. So that's the first thing, bro. Before the monetization thing, G, it's really understanding what content you want to create, bro. Like that's it. And then also understanding as well, like if you want to create content about these shoes that you like, these trainers that you like, understand the market and how actually popular the market is. If you're talking about Crocs, that might bang and you might be able to get a lot of people watching videos on Crocs. But if you're talking about £5 sandals from Bossman shop, more time there's not gonna be that many people watching actually consuming Bossman shop sandals. So it's like there's not gonna be that many people to watch the content in it. Like, and that's why you run into scenarios like you might think, yo, this game, I love this game so much, it's so sick. But like the time when it was popping and its prime is past its prime, innit? You know what I'm saying? So like these live streams for Dead by Daylight, not Dead by Daylight, for Dead Rising 2, sorry. It would be a mistake for either of us to think that these are the live streams that get our channel popping. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a mistake. You know what I'm saying, innit? So
I understand that, but yeah.
I'm saying, right? So like, cool. So moving forward, let's say, alright, Peach, GTA 6 is coming out. How do you believe I can become the most popular GTA 6 content creator? I would first say the expectation is a bit too high. To become the most popular GTA 6 content creator ever is going to be a huge shot in the dark. Not impossible. You're gonna need a whole bunch of luck and a whole bunch of the machine behind you. Now, could you become a good content creator for GTA 6? 100%. But to become the best, the number one, top of the top, it's kind of you really trying to, you know what I mean, hit that 0.0001%.
Nah, trust me, fam. I'll be training like Deku, fam.
right. And the thing is, you know, you would already start, 5 steps back because everybody else has already got all the fan base built
for GTA 6 anyway.
For GTA 6. So then
GTA
I would
5.
say, so I'm saying, right? So then I would say to you, okay, cool. You need to build an audience for GTA 6. That would probably entail you playing GTA 5, where most of the audience for GTA 6 is going to live. And then you would also need to think of unique, creative, updated ways to grab people who are not playing GTA 5 to care about your GTA 5 videos. And then also for you to use other GTAs to build the buzz around GTA 5 and GTA 6. Oh, sorry, GTA 6, sorry. So like that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. So if you want to monetize, bro, you got to think of ways to get people to actually consume you. Think of what content you want to make, and then ways for people to consume the content. You can't get monetization without doing that. YouTube is not going to allow you. I promise you. People have been all these tricks. I remember when the AI, videos started coming out, and like people were like, "Cool, yo, just use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can formulate you a strategy, and then you can then use this other AI app, and you can rinse and repeat, create 50 shorts a day, and then it will populate and then YouTube said, all right, cool, we need 100 million, so you need 1 million YouTube shorts views. People are like, oh, raw, and then they all need to be unique, and then we're gonna run. Once you hit that goal, we're then gonna run it through our actual human being team to actually verify. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna make sure all your comments and views aren't bots. And we're not gonna do that in real time. We're actually gonna do that like 3-4 days late. So then you think you're winning, you think you're cool, you think you're good. All of a sudden, all those subscribers disappear. All of a sudden, all those views disappear. All of a sudden, all that traffic disappears. And you're like, raw, what? That's because YouTube went, cool, we're gonna snipe this, snipe that, because these are bots, these aren't unique, these are actually people actually watching, these aren't actually people actually giving you an actual view. This is just people that are just scrolling. And before you know it, you think that AI recreating 20 videos over and over and over again is how you're gonna make it, but really and truthfully, it's all it's gonna do for YouTube is boost their analytics, and all they're going to do on their end is keep your analytics high, but not high enough. So you're gonna keep doing it, so you can keep boosting their analytics, but they're gonna keep boosting yours and then sniping all the bots away from you. And getting rid of all the non-unique and unorganic shit. And that's how it's gonna go. So I remember seeing the wave. Everyone was like, "Yo, man, just keep pumping out these YouTube shorts. Must keep pumping out these YouTube shorts." YouTube was like, "Nah, G." And people were like, "Yo, man, I'm getting so many views on YouTube shorts. I'm getting way more views on YouTube shorts than I get on a video. I drop a video, a long form video, it's 10 views. I drop a short, it's 2,000. It's 400 views. It's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as many views." Turns out YouTube Shorts algorithm is different to the long form algorithm. So 200 views on a short is actually the equivalent of 10 views on a long form video. It's just the placebo effect, the dopamine hit you get from it makes you feel like you're getting more, but you're not really getting no more in terms of how the algorithm is pushing your video. You feel me? In order for you to reach a monetization goal. So yeah, man, it's not just cool. I'ma just say I'm doing GTA 6 and everybody's gonna come to the channel, right? And because of the changing of the guard, G, it's not just I can just be really good at the game and everyone's gonna come to my channel. Because that's not the case no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta be on job, top tier. Motherfuckers gonna love you, be real, be legit, be online all the time, be committed, and be good. And a lot of these motherfuckers, dude, are not editing their own videos. They're using 5 people to pump out videos for them. So your editing style just looks like everybody else's editing style. Because they're all using the same Fiverr, motherfucker. They're all using the same. And this is what I was saying. This is where this gets back to the original point I'm trying to make. It's all a system. Every man's running the same game, bro. The unique, the creativity and the unique shit is all gone, and that's because that's just the world. That's just the world we are living in. You know, a popular song will come out. The anxiety song from Doechii will come out. will come out.
That's even the. You didn't have to cut me off.
Yeah, right. Right. And then you will listen. You will hear the Doechii. You go on YouTube Shorts. Your FYP, which is your front. I think it's like your front. I can't remember what it means now.
Yeah, I know.
Your favorite song. I forget what it means. But my point is, your FYP will you got the Doechii thing. Okay, scroll. It's somebody cutting cheese. Scroll. It's a Doechii thing, but on a completely different video. Cool. You scroll. It's another Doechii sound. It's a completely different video. Cool. You scroll. It's the same video you watched 4 scrolls ago, but from a different channel. Because all that motherfucker did was just rip someone else's channel and throw on his. And then you go, yo, right, that's got 200 K views. That's crazy. 200 K likes. That's crazy. Then you go and grab it. You rip it. You throw it on your channel, and you sitting there waiting like, cool, it's gonna bump up, it's gonna bump up, it's gonna bump up, I'm gonna get that 200k views and 200k likes. And then you don't. And you're like, wow, what? And then 6 months later down the line, the algorithm picks it up and then booms it. And you're like, whoa, wait, but I put that video up ages ago. Like, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, cool, but then, shit, should I do more of that, or do I just do it again? Okay, cool, I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna do it on a different video. And then 6 months later, the algorithm didn't pick it up. And now you're like, oh, shit. So all this months I wasted copy and pasting other man's shit versus making my own shit and having people come to my own shit and know it's my shit and continuously come from my own shit. I wasted it on trying to copy my next man. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in a bind because I'm in a bind because I got all this information, yeah, and I got all the knowledge, well, not all of it. I've got a little bit of information, I've got a little bit of talent, and I've got a little bit of experience, and I feel personally in my head I am a few tweaks to getting picked up to getting the ball rolling. That's what I feel. The only problem is which way do you tweak it? Because if you tweak it the wrong way, you think you're doing good, but it might take 6 months for it to actually blossom. And when it blossoms, shit, it didn't really blossom as hard as you thought it was gonna blossom. You know what I'm saying? And that's the nature of the content. Unless you get taught something or get told something, and that's why Kai's Sinat's Streamer University. That's why, without me knowing much about it, I'm not against the idea. I don't think he's actually doing anything that's brand fresh new. What it seems like to me is he's basically creating a masterclass, essentially, which people have been doing that for years. Steph Curry's got a masterclass on basketball. Rick Ross has got a masterclass on music. Nas has got a masterclass. Ninja's got a masterclass on streaming. Like, it's not a, it doesn't feel like it's a new thing. Andrew Tate just got the Hustlers University thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's a new, first time, never ever seen it. It's unique, don't get twisted. I'm not trying to say he's just copy and pasted it, but I'm just trying to say, like, there's examples and there's analytics and there's data that he's used and gone, cool, I have the buzz, I have the creativity, I have the talent, I'm the goddamn best person on the platform, I'm a decent individual, I'm a nice person, everybody loves me, and I'm respected. Cool, I'm gonna do my best to try and make sure everybody's eating. And I can't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hate on him giving an opportunity for people to eat. People are gonna twist it and make it into this thing where it's like, oh, he's making his university, trying to tell everybody that, trying to make it sound like everybody can stream. But then I'm gonna go and watch his Batman video or whatever, and see that he's renovated his whole room. and how can you make a video to try and explain to people that this is all possible when you need £15,000 to start up, and I'm struggling with cost of living crisis. Like, people are gonna spin it in the narrative that they want to spin it. You get me? But me, from my own eyes, what I'm seeing he's setting a foundation for everybody to eat. My only critique on that is if everybody's gonna eat off that, it's gonna water down the product. That's my only critique. And if it waters down the product, then me as a content creator that tries to be as unique and creative as possible, I will always, by default, have a issue with that. It's the reason why I have an issue with titty streamers. You know what I mean? Like, it's the reason why I have an issue with that. Like, but saying all that though, does that mean that, like, I'm completely against him helping other people eat? Hell no, bro. Hell no. And Kai Cenat, and I truly believe Kai Cenat is a decent individual. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is about it, what I find is so crazy about him, you think it's why I rate him so much higher than Speed, is because I never felt like he ever made his degeneracy affect anybody else in real time, in person. I felt Speed's degeneracy was literally, I'm in your face, this real person's face, being a dick. Yeah, Kai Cenat to me didn't do that. Speed's a fantastic guy now. He's changed his strategy and whatever, and he's actually managing to use his platform in fantastic ways that brings great awareness and all the other talking points and shit. And again, Speed is hilarious and entertaining. Goes too far in my opinion sometimes, but I'm pushing 30. So what the fuck do I know about a 22-year-old, 21-year-old experience? You get what I mean? Like, so I'm not trying to shit on him too tough. I'm just trying to say, like, I look at the times when he's, you know, jumping into his webcam, like jumping into webcam, and I'm like, yo, this guy's an absolute moron. You know what I'm saying? But then I look at other times where, you know, he's basically saying, be face, because he knows he's on camera, because he knows he's trying to get clicks, because he knows it's the real thing, or him getting arrested, or him showing his penis, or all this other bullshit. But then that gets flipped around when he goes to these countries and he gets everybody to come together and respectfully appreciates people's cultures and highlight some of the good stuff that goes on in the world and highlight some of the bad stuff in the world. So you gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take the good with the bad, innit? You gotta take the rough with the smooth is what I'm saying. But But yeah, dude, it's you know what's $1 million question, big and chat, by the way. Sorry, chat. I do see you lot, by the way. This is what happens when I get to yapping.
Nah, man. I'm just.
Yeah, vibe, bro. I know you're just vibing at this point. I know you're just vibing.
You skip. I'm Charles. I leave the questions to you. I give you the topic and you the mouthpiece, man. We know how it goes.
Yeah, I gotta try to figure out a way to monetize this. I'm trying to figure out a way to monetize this. No, what? This is the $1 million question for me though, chat. I do wonder who's next up. Who's after Speed? That's my next question, because to me the old cats, they're not getting a resurgence until these new cats go too far. Like so what I'm trying to say is the next person after Speed, in my opinion, has to be as high maintenance, as goofy, as modular. They have to be, right? Like that's the way I think it's gonna go, and I think it's gonna go like that a couple more times until it goes too far, and rules and regulations have to be put in place, and then we flatline back to that boring motherfucker who sits on his games and is really good and says some funny shit every once in a while. You know what I mean? Because history repeats itself. The cycle continues. The circle of life. Shit like that. But yeah, that's my $1 million question is, who's the next person? Are they American? Probably. Right? Are they black? Probably. Right? Are they a man? Probably. Right? Are they good at the games that they play? Probably not. But are they hilarious and really entertaining? Probably. Are they young? Probably. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think. That's what I think the strategy is now. If you're trying to be next one up,
sorry to interrupt you though. What do you feel of this being a real world thing? Because this, bro, while we were at uni, fam, and you were streaming, and the reason why I wanted to stream back then as well was like, oh, it's not. I would literally watch you streaming. Like I wasn't introduced into streaming until we met at uni. So it's it's like kind of being a part of it as like we're seeing. It's crazy, yeah, because like if you're born within the even they could call it the 1900s, but like if you're born within that era, the amount of technology we've seen, it's crazy, because we've seen from dial-up and like fax and all those old school all the old things, to being the generation that knows how to use a cell phone, that knows how to understand like text talk and all of that knows literally, like whatnot, and it's us that's, let's say for example, our parents are trying to translate something. We're like, oh my god, like why can't you understand this? Like this is so much, but like technology now is so much different. So the way it's being consumed and the way it's being embodied in actual society, how do you feel the real world change has been?
So I think it's been kind of crazy to me. However, though, I do feel like, not to sound like the Oracle, I do feel like I saw it coming. I'll explain to you why.
Yeah, you had a dream.
There was 3 examples where I said to myself, "Oh, okay, this is a real thing." One was PewDiePie, and when I seen that you don't need to be American to be in everybody's homes. You don't need to be. I know at the time when PewDiePie was in his prime, YouTube was still YouTube. When PewDiePie was coming up, YouTube and gaming on YouTube was not a thing. So I understand it's very early days, but he was the person that made me realize, cool, he's from Sweden. You don't need to be you don't need to be from America to be on everybody's radar who actually watches and consumes YouTube. He then furthered that by basically getting to the point where essentially anybody who's on YouTube and wants to follow the culture of YouTube, not just use it as a platform to get information or something, like follow it as a culture of YouTube, he's stamped as one of those. He's stamped on the Mount Rushmore type shit. He was the first person where I go, okay, cool, like, yeah, all right, sweet. And I'm pretty sure he's also the person who had the battle with T-Series, which was India YouTube channel, not India person YouTube channel, like India the country, they have a YouTube channel, and he was battling that. So cool. So that was the first time when I realized, when I went, all right, cool, this is more than just a American kind of thing. Yeah, cool. So that's that. So I knew about YouTube. YouTube was gonna be big from that. Then the second person was Dashi Games. What Dashi showed me was you didn't need to be good at the game. You didn't need to be. You just needed to be a character. You didn't need to actually finish the games. See, at least PewDiePie was playing and finishing the horror games. He was actually doing the playthroughs and finishing them. Dashi wasn't doing that. Dashi was just screaming the fuck in every video and killing it in every video. And it's sad because he's a comedian, essentially, through comedy skits, essentially. But that never blew up. That got him to the point where he needed to be for him to then do his gaming channel. And it's hilarious how history repeats itself and how I found myself watching somebody else who now went for the same journey. Like Burleezy also was comedy through skits. He used to roast cartoons. Did that whole American kind of roast, looking ass kind of thing. He used to do that type of roasting. And then he built such a big following of that, and then pivoted into gaming, and then got all of the shit about, oh, go back to roasting, don't do game, whatever. And then built the channel, and then boom, here it is. It's almost like, it's weird. And Burleezy, again, falls into a category where really all he's doing is screaming and shouting and entertaining, and don't finish the games. But I found Burleezy in 2020 or something like that. So it's a bit more relevant, a bit more recent. Where Dashi, I've been watching him from his first video of how to sit down. That's like his first ever video. That's ages ago. So my point I'm trying to make is that PewDiePie was the one I realized, okay, cool, it's not just an American fad. Dashi was the person when I realized, okay, gaming isn't just, you don't need to just be good at the game. And then someone who wasn't gaming but gave me an insight into where the world was gonna go was Ray William Johnson. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know Ray William Johnson.
Long story short, I used to do something called =3.
Yeah, I know that.
So you got it, yeah? And what he essentially did before we had platforms to do it, an actual platform to do it, was basically grab all the news, bang it in YouTube Shorts, and then give it to you with a bit of comedy, fun, relevant for the time jokes. That's what we get now. You basically scroll on your phone, it brings up a video with some comedy, fun, related bullshit. It's probably news oriented or it's entertainment oriented. You scroll, it's the next one, someone's explaining something. Watch how my cat jumps off this roof. And then you sit there and watch the cat. Ray William Johnson was doing that before. He wasn't doing it in the AI robotic voice or in 1 minute intervals, but he was doing it in like 7-minute videos when we would clip like 3 different videos, and he would introduce this thing, what's up forum, what's up, whatever he used to say back in the day. Cool. Do his little introduction, play the video, say some funny shit to it, transition to the next video. Say some transition to the next video in the same video. It's the next clip in the same video. Boom, do it again, cool, video done. That's what we're getting now. Look at shorts now, bro. Shorts are not even a minute anymore. They're 3 minutes, G. Great Results have been doing it way before, bro. So what he showed to me was like, all right, cool. Like, there's a space where everybody wants to just have it all consumed quickly, fast, and efficiently for them, with some funny shit overlaying it. Look how many green screen kids you get where there's a guy in the bottom of the fucking corner of the short doing a little like fake laugh or whatever to the same clip you already seen. Even you don't scroll, you go watch the video again, watch the green screen guy in the bottom. So yeah, man, those were my 3 examples of guys that already showed me the game before the game got there, and all 3 of these guys are held to the, in my opinion, to the top standard of what YouTube used to be, and the pioneers of what YouTube has become now. You know what I'm saying? And like that's why I rate Kai Cenat so much, because Kai Cenat actually knows his history. The guy actually knows who the streamers are. The guy actually knows who the who videos guys are. I was gassed to high heavens when I seen that Dashi was sat next to Kai Cenat on Kai Cenat's marathon stream. I was like, what? And it's not because Dashi can't bring no money to Kai Cenat. I'm not saying Kai Cenat's just doing it for nothing. My point I'm trying to make is like, it made me realize like Kai Cenat at least understands who pioneered to the level where he got to. Kai Cenat went on Jimmy Kimmel's show and shouted out Summit 1G. I'm like, what? Like, how'd that happen? like you could have shouted out anybody else. Could have shouted out XQC if you wanted to. XQC is way bigger than Summit 1G is. Right? Could have shouted out. Didn't shout him out. Shouted out Summit 1G. So like that's really it. That's where I got my early understanding, bro.
Yeah,
some other people, bro. It's generally there are some other people.
Man said you saw the Avatar spirit, fam. He had the feedback from the past avatars.
Seriously. You know. Here's another channel you will know. Chat, you will know this too, right? Epic Rap Battles of History. You know what Epic Rap Battles of History showed me? Epic Rap Battles of History showed me that content creators could get so big doing their own unique spin on something. Not doing what's just popular, doing their own unique spin on something, and get famous people. When I saw Snoop Dogg, now granted Snoop Dogg does quite a lot of shit. When I saw Snoop Dogg on Epic Rap Battles of History playing Moses versus Santa Claus, I was like, wait, what? Like, because before
I said, hold up.
Hey, because before then, right? The rappers that were on the Epic Rap Battles of History were YouTube rappers. They weren't an actual established, OG. So when I seen Snoop in there, I thought, oh shit, this is crazy. And Epic Rap Battles History have been doing the same formula, their own unique twist on rap history. It's not like they just picked and Snoop Dogg came to do Santa Claus versus Moses. Like you can figure way more popular historical figures for him to do. You know what I'm saying, right? So all these little things, man, just opened me up and made me realize like oh yeah, like this YouTube thing is serious. That's why when people say to me like, yo, you can make money on YouTube and that, and I'm like, yeah. And people only started to get that when over here in the UK, may I add, when a Ninja got popular. That's when over in the UK people were like, yo, you can actually, the news articles were like, yo, you can actually make some serious bread. And then it wasn't until that kid won all that money from that Fortnite tournament, which is when people were like, yo, you can make bare bread from esports. Now, how can I now tell my kid, yo, don't go home after you finish your homework playing games all night? I can't tell my kid that no more when my kid can say to me legitimately, hey mom, I'm getting really good at this game. I might be able to compete. And now esports is so big, it's so global now, you don't have to be in Korea to compete. You ain't gotta be in Brazil to compete. You ain't gonna be
First,
in
first of all,
America.
I wanna shout out Vertopia. You know, Vertopia.
Shout out to that, bro. Go
You
on,
know,
do it.
a shout out to Vertopia, man. We are here to bring you the community of tournaments and education and a pathway to, you know, actual jobs within the esports community and
Hey, listen,
others.
listen, bro.
You know,
Listen, bro. I
Shout
like
out
it. I like it.
Vertopia.
I'm gonna ask you another question on Vertopia. I'm gonna let you cook for a little bit.
cool.
Shout out, I've been chefing for too long. Let me let big shout out Vertopia properly. So tell Chad a little bit about Vertopia, bro. Like legitimately.
Okay,
What the fuck is it?
yeah. So Vertopia, it's two parts. There is a tournament side, which we host video game tournaments
In the UK?
in the UK and online.
And online.
And
Cool.
online. Looking to go global at a later point, but for the moment, we are in the UK hosting.
And you run how many tournaments?
And we run so far or in general.
So far. How many have you run so far?
We've ran at least 12
Okay.
separate tournaments. Within from like the last calendar year and come up to this year as well. We've had those being a various of land and online as well. Within those tournaments, we obviously live stream it, and we have a separate section where we bring people in who want to volunteer their time to be a part of the marketing and part of the event experience, and also a part of the operation side of things. So if people want to gain experience in certain roles that we may have available, for example, we will maybe need people to be volunteering in production. We'll post ads for that along with our actual team as well.
So let me ask you a bit more questions.
Cool.
Let's dive in a little bit further. So you basically run tournaments both in the UK in person
Yeah,
and online, right?
yeah.
With obviously this being, let's talk more about the online side of things. So is there so there's a better way to explain it, better way to question it. These online tournaments, anybody can enter, right?
Yeah, so anybody can enter, depending on the region that we set there. So we will always
As it's region-based?
yeah. So we always let you guys know if it's open region or if it's just locked throughout the UK.
And the games that you create esports events for, are these any game ever, or are these a particular active pool?
So
or
so the
these...
roster that we currently have is Tekken, and we have FIFA or EAFC, Apex, Call of Duty, Mario Kart. We've had inquisitions for Smash. We have had inquisitions for Rainbow Six and Street Fighter.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're just trying.
Is it safe for me to say that you aim to try and create esports for as many games as possible?
Yeah.
Or would you, or are you more in the case of sticking to a set of games? So let's say you pick 5 and you stick to those 5 only, and that's all that Vertopia does. Which one's more catered towards you guys?
It will probably be more of a roster type of thing.
Okay, so it's like an active rotation.
Yeah, like an active rotation of certain games, because then we get to allow space for different games to have an experience to be good or not. Because, for example, let's say for example you got Furious 5 or Furious Frenzy, the new fighting game. Fatal Fury, yeah. For example, Fatal Fury could be another big fighting game. and you know, it gets to a point where you've got Street Fighter, you've got Tekken, you've got Dragon Ball Z. You can then say, well, cool, Fatal Fury could be added to the list because there is a community of people who actively want to play this game. And
so let me stop you to kind of throw a monkey wrench in there. What do you say to those who might say that you target too many genres? So, for example, some people may consider, I would go to Tournament X Evo to compete in fighting game tournaments. I would go to CDL to compete in Call of Duty tournaments, right? Like Evo's a fighting game community tournament. Call of Duty, EDL's CDL's a Call of Duty, like specifically tournament. People might go to a set of tournaments like Twitch Rivals that might only be focused on first-person shooters, right? It's not, but my point I'm trying to make is, what do you say to those that might go, why Vertopia is doing so many and not just picking one genre? Hello?
no, I'm still here. I'm just thinking about the question.
Sorry.
I'm thinking about the.
Yeah. I got you. I'm hitting them with the hard questions, chat. And by the way, chat, full disclaimer, I'm full on board with Vertopia. I'm just asking panicky little questions just for compensation, right? Just so you guys can get the full transparent kind of ideology that and mindset that is the Big Imperial. So go on, Big. So what do you say to people who are saying, why did Vertopia choose to go for first-person shooters and go for fighting games as well, and not just stick in one genre?
Because I think there's always space for all of the tournaments essentially to thrive. Because people who like obviously there will be strategy to how we implement each set of tournaments, and it's not going to be a case of one day we're just thinking we're just going to be doing one set of games compared to another set of games. There will always be strategy behind the push of each type of variation or genre of tournament that we want to run. But essentially, instead of being known for just the one type of tournament, we're just known for tournaments.
Got you. So you're not aligned with a genre or aligned with a game. You're more aligned with the communities of these genres and of these games.
Because
gotcha.
within the community and having the strong, having a strong, because what I've learned within my journey, obviously, you know, for reasons why chat, hence why it's been like 5 years since I've streamed again. Is because I had to take a break back in like 2000 to go and really understand like what my next pivot and stuff was. You know,
like after COVID 2020.
Yeah. Like me and Peach had conversations, but like a lot of that around that time I had to really it gave me space for me, you know. So like I said, I did my research and I saw a lot of companies were trying to replicate something within a community, but they couldn't replicate because they never had the community. So they'll always contact people who were the key holders of said communities to have their products advertised within that space.
I have one more really hard question. This one's a really hard one, and then we'll go back to you talking a bit more about Vertopia just in general. So a really hard question. I'm sorry. Do you not feel like, again, chat, I'm just being devil's advocate. Do you not feel like you may run the risk of segregating communities. So essentially, you go to do a Street Fighter tournament, and then you go to do a Tekken tournament, and then you go to do Mortal Kombat, and then you go to do Fatal Fury, for example. But obviously, within you doing all those tournaments, people will want to join Vertopia, want to be part of that community, right? Do you not feel like you're almost like trying to merge and mesh everybody into one community, which then kind of removes them from another community, if you know what I'm saying? Like I'm part of Street Fighter because I fuck with Street Fighter and fuck Tekken. And then you coming in here and saying, yo, come join us, bro, we fuck with Street Fighter. And then I get in there, I open the front door, boom, the bag of Tekken motherfuckers in there. And I'm like, whoa, the fuck? I thought you were the Street Fighter community. So my point I'm trying to make is, just aside. Like, do you feel like you're like merging too many communities together?
No, because essentially, if I was merging too many communities together, then the community wouldn't be a word. If that makes sense, there wouldn't be. Yeah. So it's like, regardless, people are gonna like what they like. I can't take that away from them. All I can do is provide it to them. So it's just now, my bar has a vibe where you're used to only go. It's like sports, bro. You're only used to going to an OKC game and going to this OKC bar and it being OKC fans. But in my bar, there's OKC fans, there's Clippers fans, there's Lakers fans, there's Knicks fans, there's a lot of other NBA fans in my bar, all watching their own different games. But people are just vibing. It's not about, we appreciate the game, we're coming together for tournaments, we appreciate the tournaments, but the bigger goal is we're here for the community vibe, and with the community vibe, the active things we try to push to you guys. Example one being to create a network where people can network with like-minded individuals within certain job-related aspects to get experience. Obviously, like esports is a thing on the educational side of things. So, having school kids being able to be a part of the live production of an esports tournament, not just within their classroom, but in a real world. For example, Peach was up with myself a month ago, went to do a Manchester tournament. So, like, imagine kids being involved in stuff like that, whereas their only way they could get that experience is either doing it themselves, yes, but then, when they then try to get a job within the esports club, they always ask, like, what experience you have. Well,
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So is your moving on to kind of talk about some other stuff you do then. So obviously, like, the tournament thing is one side, yeah. Like, ultimately, you create tournaments for multiple different games for everybody to participate in, win prizes, bragging rights, have fun, great day, all that type of stuff. That's the tournament side of things. And when it comes to online, pretty much everybody, not everybody, but pretty much everybody can join. There's a few guidelines and rules to kind of separate a few, let's call it bad actors, people who are on bad connections or something like that might, ruin a tournament or something like that. But for the most part, anybody can partake in these tournaments, right? And that's really cool, right? So then the other side to it is, obviously briefly mentioned it, is the community side of things, right? And it's obviously giving people an opportunity to be able to essentially understand how esports is done, right? And understand how things work behind the scenes under the hood. Understand how when you're watching at home, you just see the product in its final form. But how do we get the product to its final form, right? And what you're basically saying is Vertopia offers these opportunities, you know, for people to learn, whether it's through, you know, hands-on experiences, through, you know, workshops and classes, or it's through, you know, just feedback and mentorship and things of that nature, right? You've touched upon that, you've spoken about that. So then, really, my question to you is, are you hopeful that an individual that partakes in tournaments but also helps on the back end, you know, are you hopeful that they can get an opportunity to then, say, work with EA or work with DICE or work with Rockstar or work with Riot? Is that like is that like one of Vertopia's goals then?
Yeah, that is what would you say has been my driving force to really make this thing happen. It's like, imagine it as a conveyor belt where I bring people in who originally come in through the tournament side of things, and want for them understanding, oh, this is a whole ecosystem now. Oh, okay, well, this tournament esports has helped me get into a live production gig and other things, you know. So yeah, like I've had people who've done live production and casting. Shouts out to KOG Billy, one of my content creators. We did it, and also shouts out to Doom Prinny as well. One of my content creators and casters who, when we did a Tekken tournament, from that, KOG Billy was able to get more access to different casting opportunities. Doom Prinny was also able to get different casting opportunities from that too, and obviously use that as content for themselves. So it was like good to have that feedback of, okay, yeah, like what I'm doing is good, is working. Obviously, you know, things can always improve, and obviously, you know, not yet at the final form of things, but you know, like the journey, like enjoying the journey and understanding, like, yeah, like this is essentially kind of very different. It's not really been done. It's more or less taking it as an aspect of you know, the industry will always be the industry, so I have to essentially navigate in a sense of setting up my economy so that when the economy has its rises and falls, the economy I've set up will always be less affected, because it's not essentially directly tied to that economy. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I think obviously, like, you know, all that kind of stuff obviously comes, you know, over time, right? You mentioned that obviously, like, you're still quite in its infancy, still quite early into it, but obviously the theoretical, well, it's not even theoretical at this point because there's evidence to back it, but the goal that you're trying to reach is for you to be able to have these opportunities, for people to be able to, you know, kind of climb up the ranks. Well, let's first start off understanding and getting educated and getting, you know, equipped for the space, but then also then climbing up the ranks and getting to whatever destination they choose to be, both through playing tournaments and also helping build, create, develop, innovate tournaments, right? And that, like, and obviously, like, over time you refine that process and get it better. Over time you help people get to the goal that they want to get to way easier, way faster, way more efficient. And like, I think, you know, one of the main things, as well as like with you know, with Vertopia, with it being at its infancy, with it being at the start, that also gets people to really you know, buy in. You know, a lot of the time when things is already so established, you can almost feel like you don't really feel the effect of what you've done to kind of help assist that business, that company, that whatever, progress and thrive and get bigger. You know, with Vertopia being at its infancy, with the individuals that get an opportunity to help out at its early days, and then those who will help out later on down the line. The ones that do get it early, you know, they obviously get, you know, better understanding of things, you know, as you first build it up, like a startup company essentially, right? And there's a lot of value in that, and I think a lot of people, both tournament side, tournament playing side, and then tournament organizing side, because that's really what it really comes down to, right? It's a split bang down the middle. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, essentially, it feels like what you're saying is a split bang down the middle, right? You know, you either, you know, you get to a character, you get to a game selection screen, right? There's two game modes you can play. There's the tournament side, like tournament player, and there's the tournament organizer. You know what I'm saying, right? And within those require different skill sets, and people can utilize those things to get, you know, the experience they need. You know, even playing the tournaments, you know, you play against all kinds of people, both people who are weaker, people who are stronger, and like that can build confidence, help assist people to understand rules and how things actually feel, you know, when they're gonna be on these tournament stages, especially if it's for, you know, younger individuals or older individuals that never did it when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? So then my question on that, really, to kind of like kind of keep the ball rolling, is what does Vertopia have like a age limit? Like, how do you control this idea that, okay, cool, you know, you might get 9-year-olds that want to play, you might get 50-year-olds that want to play, you might get, you know, people who aren't as, you know, who are colorblind or less able. Like, how, you know, how do you feel like Vertopia wants to better kind of deal with those type of things?
So obviously we have the necessity. So we have the right.
You got things in place.
We've got things in place to ensure that ourselves, that we're following any legal requirements in terms of dealing with young people and dealing with vulnerables and you know, and any and others and yeah. So we've got things in place that ensure for that. I think to understand.
Because the thing is really what I'm getting, really what I'm kind of trying to force out of you, really, is the idea that with community, obviously, you try and create a space where somewhat everybody's welcome, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, realistically, everybody's welcome, right? You know what I mean? When I say realistically, I mean those who aren't being harmful, malicious, or stuff like that. Those people are going to be welcome. But the ones who are, you know, trying to be good actors, those are welcome. You know, people who are not good people, trying to be good, trying to be helpful, trying to be nice, there for the right reasons and trying to be involved. Like, really, what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to say, what do you have in place now? That's not really what I'm asking for, because that's another story for another day. Really, what I'm asking is, when it comes to community, people want to feel like it is a safe space. They can be included, and like that is something that Vertopia, you know, does take serious and try to improve on in any step of the way, right?
Yeah, yes. Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
I had a feeling.
Most definitely. Yeah, so yeah, we're very much community driven. We want people to be a part of a community that thinks about them and understands that, you know, we have a goal to bring people together through esports, and through the esports ventures we want to educate individuals into how esports can be something that it can be more of a serious career path for them, and applying any educational knowledge they've received to the practical that they gained through being a part of projects that we expose them to.
Okay, cool. So then I guess the final question is, big bro. Like, talk to the chat just in terms of, and anyone who's listening, just basically explain to them kind of like where they can find you,
Okay.
where they can find Vertopia. Like, how the hell do if I'm little Timmy watching the stream right now, how the fuck do I get involved?
Yeah, so if you go onto our Instagram, which is vertopia.cic on Instagram, or Vertopia on X, what you can do is literally send a DM, or you can click one of the links to take you to our default page, not a default page, but like a landing page.
Gotcha. So you have a place where people can essentially
yeah,
sign up for stuff, right?
yeah.
Look, what I'm saying is, they follow you, they subscribe to your channel, they do whatever they need to do to be able to get the notifications, but they don't necessarily have to wait for a notification. They don't have to wait. They're not following you and then having to watch their feed for you to post.
No,
right? Okay, cool.
There's content already there, especially on Instagram. We've already got content on our Instagram. We have a community on Discord where we have people who talk in that. People who want to send me messages personally, or to get understanding about Vertopia or any community projects that we have going on, normally DM me. I also normally post up any late activities that we're going to be having. I'm currently working on our roadmap for the next 6 months, so we'll be dropping that very, very soon. So everybody that will be listed, all of our LAN tournaments, our online tournaments, for the next 6 months as well. So yeah, just be ready for when we drop that. That'll be soon. So yeah, if you just follow us on Instagram, vertopia.cic, or just follow us on the Discord link in the landing page. You can literally just click that, and yeah, like that's pretty much, man. That's Vertopia in a nutshell. Really
cool, man. Is there any, so before I move on, is there anything else you want to kind of add, or are you happy with the questions?
No, I'm happy with the questions. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for giving me your space to tell the people that I've been working on for the past, for 5 years.
yeah, listen, man, like, chat, the thing is with me, chat, like, one, I like to let people talk and explain things, because I feel like it's important to get the full breakdown kind of from the horse's mouth. You see what I'm saying, of like how things operate, and what's been going on. You see, I could have sat here and said, yo, just go and check out Vertopia, man. It does tournaments and there's a few community bits, man. Go check it out, and that would be sick. But the thing is, chat, it's like, yeah, that's the TLDR, and yeah, you know, PowellGuy don't really do TLDR, but that's the TLDR. Like that's the quick and easy breakdown. But for me, with Vertopia, I've been part of it. Big's obviously my boy. I truly believe in the vision and the idea. For me, I feel like it's important that I give him the opportunity when I can to explain it in full detail. For all those who were willing to listen, get the opportunity to hear it in full detail. You see, and that's why I ask questions almost as if I'm an interviewer. Like, he's not being interviewed really, because it's just me and him chilling on the stream with the PGC. But my point is like, I try and make it so it comes across in a way where it's like, it's real, so you can get the information you need to get. I try and throw questions in there to make it hard, because I want people to understand that Vertopia is serious. It's not just no little like, oh yeah, man, you know, we do tournaments in it because we just want to do it in it. Cool, and then that's it. Like, we're not trying to. Vertopia thing is not trying to be that. So that's why I ask the hard questions, because those are the questions that people, motherfuckers, are gonna probably want to know. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, I feel like all this is, you know, not only in preparation for when it gets bigger, but also just kind of gives an overall kind of vibe of, yo, Vertopia is a serious thing. We're trying to make it we're trying to make it as big as it can possibly get, and we're trying to find the lane that we can find. We're trying to find the lane and stay in the lane, and I want people to understand that, like, they get an opportunity to to find out and understand that Vertopia is a thing that might even work for them, and that's kind of why I wanted to spend a good 30 minutes, kind of asking and explaining and putting Big in the hot seat and taking words that he was saying and then putting my own spin on it, but having him confirm whether the spin that I'm spinning it makes sense or not. Because in the end of the day, it needs to be a conversation in order for it all to make sense. Otherwise, it's just a lecture. And if it's just a lecture, most people ain't got time to really listen to the lecture. And believe me, I lecture a lot. I'm a yapper, chat. This is why I chat. So, it's like one of the reasons why I stream even. So it's like, I just want everyone to know that, like, I'm not trying to come across like I know you know this, Big. I'm talking really to the chat. I'm not trying to come across like a dickhead or trying to ask him bare difficult questions or make him look bad or nothing like that. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm also not trying to treat you, man, watching the stream like dickheads. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where it's like everybody kind of just can get a full understanding of what's going on. Hopefully, you know, it interests you enough to one day go check it out. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really it. And Vertopia will continue to get bigger. So, and more than likely we'll continue to talk about it in streams in the future. You know what I mean? And more than likely we'll have more opportunity to kind of explain more bigger and better information excuse me, that comes out about Vertopia. So yeah, shout outs to you, big man. Like, shout outs to you, bro, because like nobody really wants to be sat on stream having to explain everything. You know what I'm saying? Like no one really wants to. Like no one really, like without chat, we didn't prepare this. I didn't say to him, all right, cool, 4 hours into the stream, bro, after I finished waffling about Kai Cenat, get ready to you see what I'm saying? Like, this was a plan, bro. But it's how me and Big operate. It's how we talk and break stuff down. And you lot know I'm a big yapper. We like to break stuff down over here in the chat. We like to talk about nuances of shit. We don't like to always be TLDR. Maybe that's to the detriment of the channel sometimes. But the point I'm trying to make is, hopefully you lot enjoyed understanding and learning about Vertopia. And chat, honestly, I appreciate everybody for being in the stream today. I'm unfortunately gonna have to call it because I realize it is 1 o'clock over here in the UK and I need to go to bed so I can be up early to get some shit done around the house. So I want to say a special thank you to everybody who jumped into the stream. I understand that I wasn't as interactive with the stream today, so I do apologize that, you know, it might have felt more like me and Big chilling versus everybody chilling. So I do apologize for that. But you man are cool. I know you are okay with it. So I want to say special thanks to Big for jumping into the stream, bro. Listen, next time we jump on, we're gonna actually make some good progress.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll make sure we sort out the controller thing as well.
I'm literally, when I jump off the stream now, before I go to bed, I'm literally going to do the controller. I'm going to get that sorted out from now. I'm going to also do the thumbnail for episode 3 as well. Get that done now. So yeah, Big, you want to say anything before I do my final goodbyes?
Yeah, people, thanks for coming through and vibing with us. We appreciate your time out throughout the day to being here with us, you know, and yeah, shouts out to the PGC, shouts out to David and Confused, Schumer, Mella, you know, shouts out to Garage Charles, shouts out to anybody that I haven't mentioned, shouts out to the new people on my stream as well,
yes, sir.
And yeah, man, thank you for coming through. We will post on our community when we will drop the next stream for Dead Rising for episode 3. So we'll let you guys know in advance when that stream is. So y'all can be more prepared. So, but you know, we appreciate your patience. You know, And yeah, I appreciate you guys just even though we did play Dead Rising, this was more of a community, us just chilling, talking.
Yeah,
this
for sure.
Stream, and yeah, thanks, man.
For sure. Definitely, man. Like definitely when we come back next, there'll be a lot more gameplay. We'll be on it way earlier. Not earlier in terms of stream, but on the game and playing and making progress way earlier. Dead Rising isn't that much of a long game, only about 8 hours in total. I would say me and Big are about 30-40% through the game already. Had about 3 hours of actual gameplay. So don't worry, we won't be on Dead Rising forever. We do have some other games lined up as well. But anyways, I want to say special thanks to everybody for jumping into the stream, man. Whether you joined at the beginning, middle, or end, I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night, depending where you're from. Much love and much respect. And I'll see you when I see you. All right, chat.
Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
Peace.